end up dipping on y'all again like the last time when I was out and about and my phone died. That hurt me because I had some good intel. I had people talking. I was the rum
All right,
reporter, man. I had folks ready to talk.
we live, baby. What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
Oh, wow.
What a day.
Woo, what a week. And it's only Wednesday.
Halfway, man. Hey, that's what day it is, dude.
Yeah, it's a total different day. Totally different day.
Guess what day it is? No day.
Whoo, man, supposed to have a special guest tonight. We'll see what that's like.
I hope that happens. I am excited. I'm not excited too much about this game that I've been watching, but hey, it is what it is. We'll talk about it, though. I know.
Whew, man. So right now we got New York. Oh, my goodness, man. We're going to get everything situated, sharing everything on everybody's social media platforms is what we're doing right now. That's right.
Such beautiful music in the background. Don't y'all agree?
Oh, it's gorgeous music, bro.
I feel like I can take over the background.
Yes, sir. We man, look, got some new information to share with everybody tonight. Man, I can't lie, man. I'm excited about tonight. Extremely excited about tonight. On the other hand, it sounds like you're a little upset because of what's not happening.
I'm not feeling a few things. We're gonna talk about it. I'm not really feeling a lot that's going on in the finals right now. If you've been watching it, man, I don't care if you're a fan of Spurs or the Knicks, man. I'm a fan of basketball.
Yeah.
Wins. I like what I'm seeing. We'll talk about it. Let me tell you what I don't like.
Yeah. It's I don't know, man. You know, you touched on a few things in that last series with San Antonio and OKC. You said it's entertainment business first. There you go.
My man. First and foremost. It is
man,
first and foremost
look who's with us, man. Look who's with us.
And that don't mean nothing.
It means everything. It means everything, brother. It means everything.
That's Trustee Sean B right there, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so happy to have the father of music soul child.
Wow.
That's my man. You my man and don't even know it, man. Love you to death, Bishop.
Bless you, man. Thank you.
I'm over 15, almost 20 years now, Brother Larry?
Well, it feels like it. 14 years.
14 years. I've heard so much about the Bishop, man. I feel like I know you firsthand.
Wow.
Very excited to have you. Very excited.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. We are you watching a game, Pop?
I hadn't turned it on yet.
Yeah. Well, you can't have the volume up. You can watch it. But, you know, we'll get flagged. We'll get flagged, man. So.
Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Goaltender.
It's a lot going on.
Goaltender's on the way down.
It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, brother. It's a lot going on.
They did not give it to him.
I'll tell you what, man. We ready to roll. Let's go.
Let's do it.
When the weekend turns to Monday and the clock strikes 9, we're bringing you a message that'll stand the test of time. We got the wisdom in the building, keeping everything secure. A late night conversation that is positive and pure. Turn your radio up, tell your family and your friends. This is where the true community connection begins. It's a place for inspiration, it's a place for real talk. The most uplifting hour on your late night walk. Trusty Sean P, Deacon King Ace, and your host, Reverend Larry. The mic is live right now.
Welcome. This is Late Night Talk with Reverend Larry. I am Reverend Larry. Your friend, Trustee Sean P is here. Man, look, I got my pops with us tonight. As soon as he unmute his phone, unmute his mic.
Hello. Greeting.
There you go, man. My man.
Hey.
I'm Reverend Larry. He Bishop Larry, Trustee Sean P, and we waiting on King Ace. Ooh. Look, man, 32-17 on my end.
32-17 here. I've been seeing 2 goaltends. Neither one of them been called. Both of them were by San Antonio. I've watched a brother hold a man driving to the basket, practically hugging him.
Wow.
And as he goes up for his shot, he blocks the shot, and they call it an offensive foul. I've seen some of the most horrendous calls that I've seen, and I'm going to say in NBA history, made over the last 2 games, specifically 3 tonight, that are just horrible, non-calls or calls.
Well, I mean, my thing is this, man. I'm for I'm all for a competitive game, but
absolutely,
don't take it out of the guy's hands. Don't take it out of the player's hands. And I think that's what's happening.
And it's definitely happening right now.
Yeah, I think
Cat on the bench. Well, he's back out there now, it looks like, but he was on the bench with 2 fouls early in the first quarter.
Who had 2 fouls? Who got 2 fouls?
Cat, and one of them was just horrendous. One of them was so horrible it didn't make sense. Wemby's holding, practically hugging him. When he gets the ball, Wemby's hugging him. Wemby hugs him as all the way, trailing him to the basket. He's got the arm wrapped around him. Carl Anthony goes up anyway. Wemby blocks it from behind. They call Carl Anthony for an offensive foul, saying he was holding his arm. But you could clearly see there was distance between their 2 arms because Carl Anthony was running towards the basket. He was literally moving towards the basket, dribbling.
Wemby just got a foul on him.
My thing is, I think everybody's overreacting to what Wemby did do. I don't know if you guys heard.
You didn't see him run over my man tonight.
Well, Marbury said that SDD for 3 seconds. I think Marbury said something that hit, and I think a lot of people are looking for it to happen if it happened or haven't happened already. And then what's your boy right there? Alvarado. He said that he won't do that again, or something to that, something to that effect. So everybody's looking at that shot, that cheap shot that Wemby had on Jalen and
Brunson,
yeah, and they're trying to make sure. I guess they kind of over policing, but I mean, you can't. I mean, just call the game. That's
call the game, and you won't have this. Because if they'd have called that foul, we wouldn't even be here talking about that right now. Nothing else would have happened. But they didn't call it. They let it slide, and then the man laughed at him.
Yeah.
What you say that, Pops?
I said Cat wasn't even in the game though. I mean, he was a no-show. I mean, he was there, but he was no-show last night. Yeah.
I think honestly, yeah, they took him out. They completely.
They took him out of it.
Yeah, they took him out of it.
Calls took him out of it. It was really bad calls. It took him out of it, and it really took Brunson out of it. But Brunson knows how to play through that type of aggravation. It just ticks him off. And then Cat, he's so he doesn't have that same take. He doesn't have that same mentality that Brunson has. Brunson gets ticked off when you do that to him. Oh, y'all, that's how you playing? All right, let me show you something. I'm gonna come at you. and it makes him more aggressive. It makes him, it centers him for some reason when he gets treated like that.
Yeah.
I I mean, I'm a firm. I mean, that there's a way a referee can, have calls. They can definitely control the runs of each
The
games.
momentum,
Um, the momentum. I mean, look at that, man.
because it
Two
slows the game
fouls.
down too.
Yeah, Cat has only played 3 minutes of this game.
Yes, and this is what I'm saying. And that second foul on him was so egregious, man, because you could literally see Wemby holding him, driving to the basket. You can see it
Yeah,
wrapped around him, and
yeah,
they call it on Cat.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, it's and you got Wimby just sitting in that paint. He ain't gonna go. He ain't gonna go anywhere unless he holds somebody on the perimeter.
Hmm.
You know
Another thing that I'm really tired of seeing is that
what?
2 or 3 passes in a 3-point shot. The Knicks have been dying by it here, especially in Game 3. You know, in the third and fourth period when they needed to come back, they were driving down the court, getting fast breaks, shooting threes. Cat shot like 2 or 3. It's just not your shot. Drive. You got a better opportunity
I
driving and
know.
slashing.
Yeah,
Drive,
I don't.
slash, make them pick up fouls. Change the pace.
I think anytime Cat would shoot a three, I think he would basically like uh he would
Well,
take the defense. There he go.
wow.
There he
There's
go,
the man.
folks.
Ace
There he
Brooks
go.
Blue.
King,
What's up? What's
King,
up? What's up? What's
What's up,
up?
homie?
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah. What's up?
what's going on, baby? What's going on? How was your Wednesday, man?
It was cool, man. I had a lot of work to do. I just got back from gathering with my platoon and my people. As you can hear, people in the background, so I'm gonna be in and out to mute the mic so they don't interfere with what we got going on.
Okay, okay, ain't no
Have you
wrong with that.
seen the first quarter, my brother?
Yeah, I'm still looking at it as we speak. Wimby, it's a replay of showing Wimby on the ground with Mitchell Robinson hitting him with a
Yeah.
nice little forearm to the chin.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good. That's par. He that was deserved. Anyway, did you watch when Cat drove to the basket on the offense with the ball and Wemby's hugging him the whole time? Did you see that? And then they called the offense foul on Cat.
No, I didn't get a chance to see it, but I know once they show that
Oh,
replay, I'll be able to kind of pick back up on it.
hey, King Ace, I got my dad with us tonight, man. Bishop Larry.
How we
All right.
doing, Bishop?
I'm
Thank you
doing
for
well.
having me with you as well, brother.
Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. How you doing?
Look, I'm blessed. I'm better than I deserve.
All right
Better than I
now.
deserve.
I hear that. Yes, sir.
Wait, so they finna go and replay this?
Hey, What y'all watching? What?
but we're watching this replay of Mitchell Robinson driving through
I'm talking about.
through
Are you
Wemby
watching?
because
You watching?
but he didn't wind up either.
Wasn't
He
that?
didn't
Wasn't
wind
that?
up. It's no
What?
different than what they did when they ran over Brunson, for real.
Wasn't that what y'all watching from? You watching it?
I'm on Sling.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
sling. I'm
I'm
slinging.
with the actual sports station here in the District of Columbia. I'm actually
Oh, okay.
on
Okay.
the ABC network.
Oh, okay. Because I'm. Wait a minute. Hulu.
Yeah,
Hulu.
everybody's probably got a little different take of it, and even though we're all catching it at
Yeah.
around the same time, they're going to be a little bit different.
Yeah. I haven't seen the replay yet though.
It's
And so
coming.
they call a penalty one on my man, and that was no different and a lot less aggressive than the foul they hit Brunson with when they ran him over.
Like I
Regardless of
said,
whether it's the right call, look at this here that just happened. Look at that. That wasn't called at all. That
what
should
I'm.
have been a flagrant. Look at this.
I
Back of the
said.
head and neck.
I said before that the Wemby foul with the no call that was on Wemby against Jalen. They trying to make sure that doesn't happen again, but you can't over police a final game. Like you gotta let these guys play.
The only issue with the Jalen Brunson play is that no one's seen that he was pulling Wemby's jersey on the screen and roll the entire time. So
Yeah, but
Wemby
he
literally
didn't.
pushed him off of him to get him off him. Now I'm not saying the way he pushed him was appropriate, and it should not have been a call to supersede him getting a foul, if not a flagrant one. But
He should have got a
Wemby
flag
being as
for
tall
that.
as he is, there's a lot of knick-knack fouls that we as little guards can do to bigger guys that no one ever sees and no one ever calls. So he more than likely was frustrated, but he should have still at least been penalized for
at
doing
the
that
end of the
because
day,
we all did
you
see
cannot
him
demonstrate
push it
your
down to the
frustration
ground.
on the court in that man, because he pushed that man straight neck and back at his height. With his height, that he slung him like a little child, man.
I think honestly, what really didn't bode well with me is for the league to see that and they didn't upgrade it. Like,
Right,
come on,
right,
like that's. I
right.
think that's what.
That's that money.
That's again, oh my
That's that
Well,
goodness,
money.
it is an entertainment business.
it's an
That's right.
entertainment business. That's why I said
That's
you hit
it. Yeah.
Sean P. You hit the nail on the head in the OKC series, brother. You said, what do you say, King Ace? It's an entertainment business.
Business.
Entertainment business.
Entertainment business.
That's been his slogan this entire time.
And they weren't going to let this game be swept.
No, no,
Yeah.
no.
Because San Antonio has a decent fan base. They have a decent fan base, and I'm not just talking about in San Antonio. They have a great following around the United States, man. It's a lot of people that love the Spurs because of the Twin Towers and Mitch Richmond and those guys back in the day, man. They love the Spurs, man. I mean, when I was out in Sacktown, they got a lot of Spurs jerseys. When I'm in Detroit, it's a lot of Spurs
Did
jerseys.
y'all hear what LeBron said about San Antonio?
Oh Lord, what was that? No problem.
It was like, bro, you're gonna compete in New San Antonio, and I'm paraphrasing. He said, "Ain't nothing to do in San Antonio."
Oh, wow.
He said, "Man." So Steve Nash asked me, said, "Man, you're not gonna go on the Riverwalk?" He's like, "Man, what? Man, you might fall in the Riverwalk, but ain't nobody gonna go around the Riverwalk, man."
Oh my goodness.
But look, fellas, we know that. Look, we know that the Knicks are a fourth quarter team. So look, we're not gonna push the panic button. It's on my end. It's 41-21 score, but I don't really like. I don't like how it's being refed. I don't like.
Yeah, I really don't. I think it's really primarily taking the Knicks out of the rhythm of their game. More
And they
so
know that.
it's affected, it's not affected San Antonio at all because they've not had their major players sitting on the bench in foul trouble.
No.
They've not had them in a situation where any of them have been, off the floor for any more than what they've necessarily had to be to rest. Whereas you've got Knicks players that are getting way lower minutes than they're accustomed to, and it's at the times of the games that they really usually have their best moments. They're on the bench.
I'll say that the president being at the games is a big distraction. That's an interference to me. But I'm gonna digress on that point. But I just wanted to say that.
And he was up there asleep too, by the way.
Yeah, that didn't make a lot of sense either.
And then they had blocked off so many. It interfered with the merchants.
Yeah, the watch party. Yeah, the watch party is huge.
Businesses, because I was in New York about 2 or 3 weeks before this, and when they were playing, and man, they was. I mean, that city never sleeps, and they were just playing, playoff then, he for what anyhow. Yes.
I think somebody put a call in, man. If you ask me, because that was a huge distraction. I agree with King Ace on that.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they had like you said, the merchants were very upset because that huge watch party brings in bread.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those parking garages. Oh man,
Yeah.
That's like thousands. If you put it together with and make it one unit, it's probably a million or so that was lost to those merchants.
Oh,
easily.
Just put it
probably
easily.
a couple of million.
Lost.
Yeah.
Thousands, maybe even close to tens of thousands, depending on what their merchandise is. They may have lost up to $10,000 or more. A few of them. over that
I
night
just
because you have that many people out there who are enjoying, and not to mention you have visitors who are in town and
Yep.
seeing this and being a part of this spectacle and being able to live in it and enjoy it as well. Well, they want to buy merchandise, they want
And
to buy food.
and they said the garden was kind of quiet too. It wasn't, it wasn't,
it's
that.
Well, they
lively,
didn't want to
yeah.
wake the president up,
Yeah.
Bishop. That's what it was. They wanted to wake him up because they really didn't want to hear anything he had to say. So,
So I mean, here's the thing, like for those who couldn't afford those $7,000 tickets, man, they go right there, that watch party, and that watch party, I'm sorry, but
Oh
that
yeah.
watch party is just as live as it is
Oh
inside.
yeah.
Matter of
Oh
fact,
yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem being a part of the watch party
I know that's
than what's
right.
going on in $7,000 a tick.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh yeah. Yeah.
For
hey
those
man,
that don't know, man, your boy owned a ticketing company, and we was loving those kind of prices when we were brokering them, man. That was a nice little lick. But 7,000 a tick. But look, I can watch. Let me question. Are they charging for those watch parties?
absolutely,
Yes, sir.
Wow.
absolutely. And
Yes,
let me
sir.
tell you something. You think the 7,000 a tick was bad? Try catching some of them last tickets to the watch party.
I know that's right.
You talking 10 to
Yeah.
15 grand just to get in a watch party.
Man, they are charging every bit of dime they can because this franchise has not made it here where they are in so long. So they're trying to make up for what they've lost, even though they don't need to, because of the type of franchise they are. It's the mecca of basketball. They don't even have to do
Yeah,
that,
it is.
but they still are
Yeah, it
doing it.
is.
Well, look, I want to
Oh,
let everybody.
absolutely. They're milking it.
I want to make sure everybody understand what we tune in while we on this break. I want to let everybody know who they're part of. Of course, I'm Reverend Larry. I got Trustee Sean P with us. I got King Ace, and I got my
Okay,
pops
now.
Bishop
Hello.
Larry. Hey, we want to let everybody know what they listening to.
When the weekend turns to Monday and the clock strikes 9, we're bringing you a message that'll stand the test of time. We got the wisdom in the building, keeping everything secure. A late night conversation that is positive and pure. Turn your radio up, tell your family and your friends. This is where the true community connection begins. It's a place for inspiration, it's a place for real talk. The most uplifting hour on your late night walk. Trusty Sean P, Deacon King Ace, and your host, Reverend Larry. The mic is live right now.
Blow that horn, boy.
All right.
Oh man, this is late night talk. Reverend Larry. We got the NBA watch party going on, man. Of course, like I said, I got Sean P with me. I got King Ace, and I got my pops Bishop Larry tonight.
Hey.
Look, man. What, bruh? Did y'all see they paying Mahomes another 2 years?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. 504 total.
Bro,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
First half a billion.
That is a crazy amount, man. That's
Bro.
a crazy amount.
So he had
Half
what?
a billion player.
Did he have like 238 left on his contract?
239, I think.
Yep. Yep.
And
239.
and they're adding another, and that's only 2 years they add.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
It-
crazy.
33
And,
now.
they got anybody around them? That's gonna be around them?
Man, look,
Yeah.
Hard to pay everybody. If you give
Well,
That
them
don't
half
sound
a billion of
promising.
your
That
money,
doesn't sound promising at all.
I know, right?
you just paid
well,
hey, back in
well.
the day, that was a stadium. Y'all just paid for a stadium.
well, look. If the ownership is smart, okay.
Yeah, but they ain't.
If
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
well,
Go
if the
ahead.
ownership is smart, they'll tie half that up as a signing bonus. That'll give them room on their payroll to shore up on the offensive line. If they do it as a signing bonus, it doesn't go against the cap. So, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a lot. When I saw that, I was like, wait, what? I think I put in the chat. I didn't know we were gonna talk about it. I just thought I'd bring it up since we was on that break. But man, that's 500 million for a quarterback. Oof. He's gonna be
It's
next year.
insane. It's insane. We can say it. It's insane.
That's
79,
crazy, dog.
1980, maybe all the way up to the 90s, really. That's about up into the 90s at $500,000. They just bought them a sports complex. They didn't buy a player.
Dude has what, 3 Super Bowls already with four
Yeah, and he's still
appearances?
young. He's still young.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
but that last knee injury aged him like 3 years though.
yeah,
But
at least.
and then it's gonna average around over almost 525 million once they
Hmm. Once they
Once
with
they finish
incentives
paying
and
him off.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Right.
incentives in the contract, what have you. 'Cause trust me,
Hey, as we get back to the NBA Finals, man, they're trying to make plays to like physically hurt Wemby because of that play on Brunson.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
This is the most referee reviews I've seen in a half
yeah.
since the league has done this questionable challenge by coaches and reviews.
I
What
mean,
do you guys think about that?
to keep
Yeah.
it
I
a
see it.
buck, a quarter, because they just barely breathing in this second quarter. It's been this entire. I mean, it was what, 3, 4 reviews in the first quarter.
In the first quarter, right?
Yeah. So,
And they've all pretty much been against New York.
well, they put a hit on the kid. To be honest, like you can't say that.
Well,
You can't put
well,
no quotes behind it's gonna be the last foul or Marbury. Look, I get it, but you can't put he ain't gonna foul nobody like that again. Like you can't put that out there. Folks are watching.
yeah, well,
But the
I
caveat
got
to it
two
is
takes
that,
on
but
it. I got
but the
two takes on
caveat
it.
to it though is that the Knicks are down by 20 plus, so they're trying to do everything that they can in their home arena to
Oh
get
yeah.
ahead.
Cause they
Although every game that they played in San Antonio, it was at least a close game. These games are not close at all since they've been in New York.
New York,
Well, it's
yeah.
right.
hard to keep them close when you're in foul trouble pretty much the entire game.
Cat
It
just got
takes
in the game.
away, it takes away your ability to maintain a rhythm in the game. As soon as you start pulling up, like Brunson, when he got hot, they called another foul on him. I mean, it wasn't a great call. I'm gonna tell you that too. They called a foul on him, so it takes him out of the game again. Right as he's getting warmed up for having been sitting on the bench to begin with. He was just starting to get warmed back up again, and he got on fire, and they called him immediately. They called a foul.
I just believe that we do need to just kind of pay attention to how the games are being refereed as leads are being made. The teams are being able to capitalize and come back into the series, which is why I believe I'm not saying that the league is rigged. I'll never say that because the league is great. It's giving guys opportunity to play great basketball and put food on the table for their families. But if we're going to look at the totality of how the game is being played and how they're refereeing the games, the NBA has lost a lot of money this year because of a lot of the teams who were swept. So why not make the most money you can based on the team that's in the finals, in the mecca of
Entertainment
basketball,
business.
as well as a
Entertainment.
lower market who is known for still winning. That's just a conspiracy, I believe, but of course I could be wrong.
Nah, you hit it on the head. Ain't no ifs,
Yeah.
ands, or buts about it. You hit it on the head. I'm not gonna tell you said it. Ain't nothing you said was wrong.
Nah, you didn't, bro.
All right.
And it's because we can see it as fans. As fans of basketball, we can see it. We know how the games are called in the season. We know how the games are called. But when, like you said, we losing money now.
Pops, what do you have you? So, Pops, have you been watching the series?
I've seen spurts of it. Yeah. I
What's your
just
what's
I,
your take on New York overcoming the Spurs in San Antonio? Did you see that coming?
no, I didn't. But,
Man,
New York had rested up, and you know, and
yeah.
and, and that last game that the Spurs played, that was quite physical. I mean,
Ooh,
and they had one day rest too. So I mean, come, so uh, I feel like they're going to take one of them at least.
yeah.
And
I
they still they up 25 points. Uh-oh.
uh,
Mhm.
yeah, oof.
25
I
points.
man, watch how Wimby when Wimby set those screens. Ooh, man, Champagne, straight ahead. Jeez, man. But watch how Wimby set those picks because he's pushing off also.
They said not in the act of shooting. What was he doing? If he wasn't trying to shoot the ball,
They said he's trying to pass it off to Schmidt.
he wasn't passing. Man, come on, man. We got eyes, brother. We got eyes, man. Come on, bro. We got eyes.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to shoot exactly. What was he trying to do with it then?
I still got the Knicks in 6. I got a buddy that hit the chat. He said Spurs in 6. I don't see that.
I see Spurs in 7 right now
No, that's what I see. Spurs are 7. That's me.
because the way the officiating is going, the stuff that I'm seeing being called. I mean, we all got eyes. We just saw that. And for them not to get a shooting foul off that's ridiculous, man.
As I mentioned a little while ago, man, we're having a playoff series with the team who's having the most ticket sales as far as pricing at the highest we've ever seen. So what other way can the NBA, market and get their monetization back by having more games in that same arena? Knowing
But
that
they didn't just pay $504,000 for a quarterback. They shouldn't have.
look. I
that
get
problem,
that.
man. They
No,
make
I
money
get
every
that.
night,
No,
man.
I
They
fully
make money
get
when
that.
they
I
ain't
fully
playing
get
games,
that.
man.
But I'm just speaking on, but I'm speaking on the basketball aspect because New York in the finals is like LA almost every game. It's the same aspect of the money that they're making because it's the NBA finals. Game 3 was the most watched NBA finals in NBA history, and no one realizes that, about 26.5 or 8 million. So that's a lot to watch that, knowing the amount of streams that's having to pay or be paid for you watching it on those streams.
Oh,
So they're trying to make their money back with knowing they're trying to just make their monty back somehow, and New York is going to be the market to do
basketball
it.
officiating, man. Don't do it off of poor basketball officiating, though. That ruins everything. People don't even want to buy your merchandise when they feel like they're gonna be cheated.
Oh, that's a terrible call. Man, let me tell you something, man. Look, okay, in other news, they got this little 9-team twist trying to possibly bring LeBron to Golden State. Y'all see that happening?
On the side of trade.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't.
Trying to bring them win.
To the Warriors?
Trying to bring Brun to Golden State. I just need LeBron to sit down somewhere, bro. He's doing too much. Like it's getting.
To be fair, LeBron has been in the headlines a little bit too much, especially with his GOAT comments. I don't know if y'all seen what he said recently.
What did he say recently about?
So in the GOAT conversation, I'm a paraphrase because I don't have it in front of me, but he's made comments along the lines of, MJ, himself, Kobe, Magic, Larry, none of those guys would choose another player before themselves as being the greatest or the first option of a team. Another phrase he made or comment he made is, "I'm going to always choose me before anybody else." Just comments like that is what he's made in a interview or a podcast setting when he was asked questions about the NBA GOAT debate and who's the greatest of all time.
Man, Cat is back on the bench. Y'all know my take on the GOAT conversation. I don't have LeBron even in the top 10.
That's just ridiculous for me. But okay.
All right.
I don't even like the guy, but I'm not taking him out of the top 10.
I could put him in the top 10, but it's going to be an argument for me as I fully assess over time and throughout the years.
So, I might have liked the way they played better,
but when you talk about the top 10, when you talk about the top 5, they're in a different kind of category and a type of room together. And we
Yep.
cannot negate and separate that just because, oh, this guy has played this many amount of years, but we
No.
just did, but we discredit and disregard what he did prior to that. All of that also matters. 22, 23, 24 years in the league, 4 championships, that is going to count against you rather than add to you. It doesn't take away from his greatness,
It doesn't
but it
count against
does.
me. I'm trying to tell you because there's just too many. Man, if you got to think, LeBron had his period of time where he was probably the top player in the league. He's
When?
gotten older.
And that's the question. No one
And
knows
that's
when
back
he.
when he was,
No
when he
no
first
one
hit
knows when
Miami,
he was
at his peak.
but he still
was
wasn't
a
even
beast.
still considered the greatest player in the league because he still had contemporaries that was in conversation with him. Jordan never had that conversation.
Well,
Jordan never had that
because he didn't
conversation.
have nobody was even close to his level.
Which is
There was
why,
nothing
which is
back-
Sean
But
P.
here's the deal.
Sean
It's
P.
because of him that we have so many people who are pretty much on the same level as the next players and the best players.
Sean P.
There's no
Sean P.
big
The
difference.
same way we just agreed that no one was on Jordan's level. There was a conversation I had with J Boog and Rev Larry. I think you were here, but you had to leave early. That is why I kept saying that Jokic is dealing with that right now. And now you're having certain young stars coming into the fold. Jokic is dealing with being the best, if not the greatest center in this era of basketball because Embiid can't stay healthy. Wemby is young. DeAndre Ayton is not who he's trying to be as dominating. Mark Williams for the Suns is not who he is. Zubac plays well, but he's not a great big. He's not playing against anyone with the same superstar talent of himself. But not only that, he also has to rely on his teammates because he's the first big in NBA history, probably the only player in NBA history to be the league leader in rebounds and assists in the same season. We've never seen it, and he's a big. So not only is he putting up numbers, but he's up points, he's also relying on his team's help, and not too many bigs are doing that. That is the same thing Jordan dealt with. He was doing things that other players were not doing. He was able to score efficiently like he was. He was a defensive player of the year. He also won the scoring title in the same year. MVP. Like he's in a class of his own, and Jokic is peeking towards that. But they're both, to me, mind you, this is only my opinion on it. They are in a class by themselves in that sense because they are dealing with an anonymous type of play style for their game when no one is on the same level as them.
And
It's not fair for them.
Head to head. Hakeem Olajuwon
The
a
only
joke.
person who's been close to him
Well,
has
hold
been
on.
Will Chamberlain, who did lead the league
And,
in assists.
Hold on.
and also Jordan had never needed a game 7 in finals too. By the way.
Yeah. I mean, it's
All
see
of
here.
them.
So-
Well,
so like- again,
I will
like-
100% agree with you, Bishop.
So like
100% agree with you.
So like you said, in the same room but different spaces, like you said. Were you first say something, Larry?
No, I was asking King Ace, anybody on the panel. I'm gonna name like 5 great centers. Wemby,
George Mike and Will Chamberlain, Bill Russell,
no,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and let us go with who'd I miss? Shaq,
Hakeem
man.
Olajuwon.
Hakeem, Shaq, Patrick Ewing.
Those are top 6 centers that comes before Joker.
So for me, Jokic hasn't gotten into that conversation because every other player you name, they either have a MVP or 2, and they have more than 1 championship under their belt. And that's the first thing. In their prime, if not outside of their prime, or early in their years.
And they played against they played against other centers who dominated in their eras as well.
Exactly. Other great centers at that.
Yeah.
But Kareem, to me, by far, is the greatest of them all, besides Shaq being the most dominant. And then Wilt has his argument because the contemporary part of the conversation is these guys. I study the game, so my content and commentary is going to be supportive of Wilt, but I also have to be realistic. Wilt dominating in an era of only 8 teams, and these other guys are dominating in an era of 12 and 14 and 15 and 30. It's going to be viewed differently, but it doesn't take away their greatness. So for me, Kareem is the top of the centers to me. Shaq is the most dominant.
I agree with that.
Hakeem to me, is a better and greater player than Jokic, especially because of the era in which they did it. But the only issue when we're having this conversation is the words that we're saying and my take on it. Someone's going to take that and say, okay, if that's how you're going to apply that for Hakeem with Jokic, then you have to do that with Jordan when he's not playing against anyone as great as he was. But no one's mentioning the Glenn Rices, no one's mentioning the Allen Houstons, no one's mentioning the Penny Hardaways, no one's mentioning the Clyde Drexels, no one's mentioning the other all-time greats who's also in the Hall of Fame.
What about Moses Malone?
I think it's because of the time frame that they came along. Really, only himself and Clyde.
Yeah, I was gonna say Clyde
during their prime, that they could be comparable. Everybody like AI came in as Jordan was, rusty, knees busted. He was old. We could talk about Mitch Richmond. He came at the back end of Jordan's prime. He gave him fits. There were a lot of great guards during that period of time who. But by then Jordan had done what he'd done.
But see, this is what I mean by when I say dominant. We talked about this maybe a couple weeks ago. You won't know how great. Like right now, one of the biggest takes on some of these guys that say they done with the 90s is, man, who were the Seattle Supersonics? Man, the 96 Supersonics, who were they? See, you won't know how dangerous they were.
Yeah.
Because Jordan dominated that era.
Yeah.
But the 96 Seattle Supersonics refused to let the Rockets go past them in any playoff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I've always said this. The only reason, and I'm a Rocket fan through and through. My pops know it. I never forget when the Lakers in 84 were playing the Rockets. And my dad said, son, go to bed. I'm going to record it for you. Remember that, Pops?
Oh, yeah.
And Ralph Sampson threw up that luck shot. Right? And
they made it to the finals. What was that, 82?
I want to say 85. I want to say
85.
85.
85.
80, yeah, I want to say 85. And then my dad took me to the airport to go get the autographs for the Rockets. Like, bro, I'm a fan through and through, but I'm sorry. The only reason the Rockets won those two championships was because the Seattle Supersonics lost in the first round of 94, 93, 94, and 94, 95. Had they faced the Rockets, I'm sorry, we wouldn't have had those championships. They were our kryptonite, bro.
Well, I mean, history does what it does, and we have to. I believe we have to appreciate it because that's why we've had conversations, about even the pioneer list, and I still stand on what that should be because I don't believe the legends and the guys who started this thing for us to enjoy the game should be disrespected as some of these new age guys are coming in and they only focus on numbers and analytics. No, actually go back and watch the game. Understand what was happening.
That's a word right there.
Right. And then also understand how these guys were living their lives at that point in time. As we mentioned on a previous stream, how Bill Russell was still playing in the league and his house was being fondled with, and poop was on his home when he got there. He was doing everything that he's doing in the same civil rights movement and era in which Dr. King, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Muhammad Ali were all coming together to try to make things different for our people. Not to mention, when you look, further on, you have Elgin Baylor he's in the military while still playing in the NBA. Like, you have guys who sacrifice on the civilian side while also still serving their purpose playing in the NBA. So I honestly and truly believe that if we're going to look at this in full and totality, we have to be fair when it comes to the greatest of all time and how we actually fully assess it. Because make no mistake, I believe Jordan is the greatest. LeBron may be a part of the conversation, but Kareem has a conversation to be in there. Tim Duncan has a conversation to be in there. A lot will argue Kobe has a conversation to be in there, although most believe he's a carbon copy of Jordan. Then you have your Magic.
I'm
your
not
Bird,
with Kobe
your
just
Will.
because he did not accomplish the portion of what Jordan did.
Then you have your Bill Russell. No, I understand that he may not have accomplished it, but it's because of the way he did it.
Yeah,
that mattered. It matters to most, especially if the generation that's playing in the league now, your Jason Tatum, your Jaylen Browns, your Devin Bookers, Like those guys looked up to Kobe in full essence. So we can't deny what what he meant to the game because he was the next best player's best player. He wasn't Michael Jordan, but he for sure was very, very close to being it.
I'll say
Mhm.
this. I'll say this, man. We talked about that pioneer list, but here's the thing: you got some guys that was so cold in that pioneer list. They in the top 10. You can't dismiss what Russell meant to the league. You can't dismiss what Wilt was to the league.
Yeah.
You
Jerry
can't
West,
dismiss, yeah. Like these guys, those are
Pistol
paramount
Pete.
top 10. I can't get with Pistol though, bro. I'm
I can get
sorry.
with Pistol Pete because
No.
dude was he was
I mean,
nice with it.
no, he
I'm
was
going with
nice,
Pistol Pete.
no question. But so was Rod Strickland. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, absolutely, Rod. But
You
Rod
know,
don't go in the Pioneer League.
Larry Bird.
well, of
He
course,
don't.
Larry Bird.
He might make the back end of the Pioneer League, but he's more of a modern era player. We talking about the George Michaels. We talking about the Will Chamberlains. We're talking about, you know, Oscar Robertson. We talking about, individuals of that level in that year, in that era of basketball that really defined what the modern athletes have to do in order to feel like they are accomplished or champions or to even be considered part of the best. Dr. J. Uh, there's some legends that go in there.
You have your Connie
Even before Magic
Hawkins, you have your Daryl Dawkins,
Yeah,
you have your David
yeah,
Thompsons, your George Gervins. But
yes,
the
yes.
main reason why I consider having a pioneer list is because that list cannot be changed.
No, it can't.
But the
And
NBA greatest of all time list can be, and so to honor the guys who paved the way for these guys to be able to
yes,
play and make the money that they're making,
Yeah.
those guys
Yeah.
are on that list, and they will forever be on it, and they will
be
never
on
be
that
moved
list.
from.
Absolutely. Because
Yeah.
it wouldn't be what it is without them.
My
Exactly.
argument, my argument
That's the only
though,
reason I even created the idea of a pioneer list
oh, that's very
because even in African American history we have pioneers of why we are where we are, from your Harriet
Yeah.
Tubmans to your Frederick Douglasses. Like it
Right.
continues on, and in order to get to that next phase, we have to have at least a level that cannot be tampered, not be changed, and allow history to be stamped as we need it to be. That's the only reason I created or had
that's a
the idea
very
for the pioneer list.
that's a very very clever and a homage of thanks.
Yeah.
But my point I was making was some of those guys on the pioneer list, at least four of them are in the top 10 of all time. And that's because you cannot remove not just their trailblazing efforts, but their actual play. Uh, Bill Russell top 10, Wilt top 10, Jerry West top 10. You know, those guys definitely in the top 10 because their their play was so dominant it forced you to look their way. You understand what I'm saying? So, there's that leaves seven places. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everybody that's listening. I do not have LeBron over Magic Johnson. I do not have Steph Curry over Magic Johnson. And I always said the reason being for those specifically two players is because Magic Johnson did something both those gentlemen was never able to do. And I don't really think anybody going to carbon copy and be able to do what he was able to do, which is on his rookie season, led the team to the championship and won Finals MVP. It's impossible.
Mm.
I take those things like that serious because those are detrimental things when you good God. When
So
they
my only pushback to what you had said about that one is that because Magic played and finished the series, Kareem was actually the one who was doing a lot of the work too, alongside of Magic. But because
facts.
he got hurt, averaging 33 points per game and 14 rebounds for the series, and I believe 2 to 3 blocks a game, he got a chance to reap the benefit of having that 42 point game and double digit rebound, and same with the assists.
I
So
think the race
that benefited him, unfortunately. But I honestly still believe Kareem was the one who was supposed to get that Finals MVP.
I'll say this. I think they were on the. I think the
Mm.
both of them was on the bubble, kind of like a Jalen and Jason Tatum type situation. They were kind of right there, and then with him not being able to, play in that last game where Magic was able to, I think that's what kind of pushed the pendulum to Magic's way. I don't have a problem with either decision being a Finals MVP, but it's because we know it's nothing like Iguodala's MVP. You follow what I'm saying?
That was an atrocity there. Like
Yeah,
that wasn't even supposed to happen.
yeah. So you can't. I won't put that out there like that. I won't even put that and address that in the same such as like they might have got that one wrong. No, it could have. If you would have said Kareem Finals MVP, it would have been warranted. Kind of like out of sight, out of mind, out of sight. But nevertheless, man, Dylan Harper is an animal, bro.
He a tough cover. He's a tough cover, man. And most lefties who's ever played in the league are tough covers. That's from Damon Stoudemire. That's from Dylan Harper. Now you have your Manu Ginobili, Zach Randolph. Like these guys who's left-handed, they're hard to guard because a lot of guys growing up are used to guarding guys who are going to the right. And they all typically would have the same similar game unless they play different positions. But he's a tough cover. He don't settle for anything. And his dad playing, who's argued to be the greatest of all time, his mindset is different. Knowing he's been a 20 point per game scorer in his career at a point in time when he's playing for him.
I say this, man. When I see the likes of Joker and these other guys trying to get some spin, trying to get tiptoe into these great conversations, I just look at who they played against, and I understand the caveat of who did Jordan play against. Like I can name a whole list of guys. Like I can name teams that would compete in today's. Man, who is that?
No. Hey, Rev, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really cater to the idea of who they played against because when you're between those lines, who you played against didn't even matter. It only begun to matter in this LeBron era, and I'm honestly saying it because on one side he's great. He has guys who can score. They're a great team. They get to the playoffs, they lose, and all of a sudden he didn't have help. Participation only became a thing when LeBron came into the league. And I'm saying that first here because that has been the narrative since he's been in the league.
Well, we didn't have a decision until LeBron got into the league. You ain't like that, but my bad. I mean, yeah, I know that one stung because he went to your Heat. But I mean, that's just the reality.
It did, but it only solidified D Wade's basketball greatness to me because, and I say that because if Miami would have won that 2011, the 2011 championship against the Dallas Mavericks, he would have got that Finals MVP. All that would have did is literally
I don't think they would.
But it would have went against his legacy to me because now you would have played with a two-time Finals MVP, and you were supposed to be considered the best player in the league as being a two-time league MVP, 2008 and 2009.
But I don't think you'd have to go that far to give Wade his flowers now. Because I'm sorry, if it wasn't for Wade, they wouldn't have beat Dallas They wouldn't have beat Dallas in that second series. They wouldn't have been able to beat. They wouldn't have been able to beat the Spurs in that second series. Wade, to me, in my opinion, carried that Heat team.
But the thing is, Wade don't even get his credit because a lot of this new generation don't even understand his game. They think that he's washed up. They don't think that he's a good player. They think he's inefficient. They think he's old and washed. But they don't even understand how great he was. He was in MVP talks for 7 to 10 years straight with Kobe and LeBron ahead of him. One year, I believe, in 2009, when he had his best year, averaging 30.2, 7.1, averaging the most blocks in the series or season as a 6'4" guard. There are so many things this man has done as an undersized guard that he was doing that guys taller than him would have been doing, and he did that at 6'4". Coming into the league with bad knees. He came to the league out of college with bad knees, and he still had a Hall of Fame career.
What you about to say,
people
Pop?
dismiss that.
No, I'm good.
Okay, no, that's all facts, dog. All facts. I don't. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't like the decision, because when LeBron went to I gotta hit them free throws. When LeBron went to the Heat, I was like, bro, is this gonna overshadow how cold Wade is? And I think honestly, out of those 4 years, Wade was the most consistent. Never
So
wavered.
so so Rev, the thing that people miss though is that LeBron has always had a closer on his teams.
Always.
Before he
Always.
before he played with Anthony Davis, D Wade was closing a lot of those games they played. It was not LeBron closing those games. And there are plays, there are compilation videos on YouTube. Mind you, I watched the games live, but there are compilation videos of D Wade ending game-winning shots for their team. Not to mention, he also played with Kyrie Irving, who hit one of the biggest shots over Steph Curry in the NBA Finals for them coming back being down 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors. So yes, he's always played with a closer, and once he officially took on the mantle of what it means to be the man, then he started taking on those shots himself.
I just got a little bit. He's a facilitator. He is not a shooting guard. He's a forward, man. It's not his job to take those shots. That's what you got shooting guards on the team for, to make those shots. It's his job to get them the ball where they're able to make those shots.
Man,
That's
Dylan
just
Harper,
basketball.
Dylan Harper, bro. That's a
We
block shot.
accuse him of not doing what a shooting guard is supposed to do,
Dylan
which
Harper's
is
tough.
great shots, man. Score the basketball. It's in the title of their job description. Shooting guard. We want LeBron to do it, but he's a point forward. A point forward is not the first option.
Yeah, but I mean, bro, I don't want to. I don't want to.
Be a first option.
I don't want to sound like this Bron hater, but bro, I mean, dribble and kick is not a point forward to me. Like that's like Kobe always said, that's situational basketball. Like that's not really basketball.
He's been doing his entire since middle school. There ain't nothing changed about his game.
It ain't nothing changed.
He's gotten better. It's gotten better, in some post play. He's gotten better at shooting shots, specifically 3-pointers. I mean, he's bettered his game. Don't say it's nothing changed, but how he plays the game, his headset to the game has not changed in over 30 some odd years. Almost, 30 some odd years, almost 30 years, just shy. It's not changed. That's who he is. That's what we have to accept, that that's who he is. That's his game. That's his bread and butter.
Whew, y'all, look, it is not a good look in New York right now.
No, it's halftime now here. No, it's not.
halftime. It's halftime on my end.
It's halftime on mine as well.
Mine too. No, it's not good. It's not looking good at all.
It's not looking good, man.
No, it can go to 6 games, and it probably is going to go to 7, so that they can make some of that money back. Which is why I said what I said earlier in our stream. They're trying to make that money back somehow.
And 6 only because that 6th game is going to be the last one in New York. You're just not going to get the same amount of money in San Antonio, even with the 7th game.
I don't see it going 7.
I beg to differ, because you have another generational talent, and you're in an era where everything is inflated. So you may not have ticket sales like you have in New York being 10,000, so on and so forth, but they're going to also get their money off of viewership by people paying their money to watch that game.
No.
If they go to 7 games, they're gonna make record numbers just because they're in the game 7 with 2 teams that were not even destined to be there. That's just my opinion on it, though.
The TV money already cashed, bro. That cashed before the playoffs started. What is going to help now? What the data is going to do is going to help in the next CBA. That's what's going to happen. But those checks are already cashed. Case in point, when the NFL, which don't forget, y'all, we have not forgot about you, football lovers. We'll be diving deep at the end of July for some NFL action because there's been a lot of movements. We talked about earlier today about Mahomes. Man, whatever. That's a lot of money.
And I'm gonna do my homework too.
But my point is saying, man, like the NFL, bro, they cut those checks at the beginning of the season. So look, before a suite is sold, before a season ticket is sold, before a season pass is sold, those TV checks are already cut. So basically, their payroll is already paid for. That payroll is already paid for. And then you get the lanyard from ticket sales, suite sales, sponsorships, all that kind of stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy how this TV money is being distributed. But I mean, that's what's bringing the NIL college money. That's what's bringing that in because it's $1 billion industry as well. Like that ticket they just signed for NCAA basketball, March Madness, is 10 billion. I think it's crazy. It's crazy.
Jesus Christ! What?
Yes. March Madness is a brandable thing, and they killing it, bro. They killing it. So, I mean,
the radios, man. We need to get us a TV station.
I try.
Hey, we gotta make some moves or something, man. I'm gonna tap in. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
All right. Hey, look, it's halftime. Just in case somebody wondering where you are.
When the weekend turns to Monday and the clock strikes 9, we're bringing you a message that'll stand the test of time. We got the wisdom in the building, keeping everything secure. A late night conversation that is positive and pure. Turn your radio up, tell your family and your friends. This is where the true community connection begins. It's a place for inspiration, it's a place for real talk. The most uplifting hour on your late night walk. Trusty Sean P, Deacon King Ace, and your host, Reverend Larry. The mic is live right now.
$79.46. Ooh.
And the Bible says all things work together for good.
Huh?
But not tonight.
Man.
Look.
Oh my goodness.
I think the Spurs read that same text, Doc.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. It is working for their good. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, bro. It's not. I don't. Like, when do you wave a flag? When that run is not, like when do you wave that flag, bro?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
They're gonna come out. They're gonna come out in a halftime. They're gonna come out and swing. We know that.
That's who they are. But for how long are the refs going to allow them to swing? Because if they cut too far into their lead, I'm telling you right now, the fouls, whistles going to start coming flying out. A whole lot of nonsense is going to be called. We're going to be upset at the game.
When do you wave the flag, bro?
You don't.
Here's the thing. So actually, they went on a little run, but the Spurs sustained it, bro. So goodness, man, I didn't see this tonight.
They sustain it. They will continue. They're going to continue to sustain it. It's ridiculous.
I don't know, man. Pops, what do you think of the show so far, man? You enjoying yourself?
I am. I didn't think, because I'm not that apt on sports and and all the nuances and everything, but I'm enjoying it and seeing some things. I was looking up. It says comparing Game 6 to Game 7. Game 6, if it goes to Game 6, is like 50 million to 100 million. Game 7, 150 million to 250 million.
Jeez, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're in the wrong business, brother. Well, you know,
Right.
you there, but just wait. I'm trying to tell you, if you could just live long enough. All you gotta do is just wake up in the morning and keep breathing, and I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's a trickle down effect. It's gotta go somewhere.
Man, look, look, I tell people that ads make the world go round, man.
And you know that betting is another factor into that too.
Oh my God, yes.
You know that betting. So come on, let's call it what it is. It's betting. That's
Vegas definitely got something to do with that.
I'm terribly guilty of it, Bishop. I'm not even going. Me and my parlay has been historical on this show.
Hey, I'm not judging. We ain't judging. We having fun tonight.
We ain't do that. We have fun. But I know I'm guilty of it. I'm gonna tell the truth. One thing about me, I'm guilty of and some wild ones too. And all the time.
I'm like Joseph in prison when you come before the king. Remember me?
Hey, what's your parlay looking like tonight, Sean P?
I don't have one. I didn't even pretend to participate in it. I've lost
Wow.
enough money.
What about you two?
Man,
Good
they wouldn't let me in.
Oh, really?
Cause my last
They
parlay
know you
hit.
wouldn't phobia.
my last parlay hit, so I couldn't get in.
Oh, wow.
No, for real. My last parlay hit.
Oh no, he has an unfair advantage. He talks to God. No,
Hey. Man, look, I left Cornette off my parlay, bro. That's my
hey man, so did I the last time.
hey.
And it came out a whole lot better.
I
didn't win.
Look, I know you did. I know you left him off your. I know you left him off your parlay, bro.
I had no choice. I got tired of the jokes, man. You can only handle so much.
Bro, they
You can
wrote
only take so much
themselves.
buffoonery.
Batteries. I mean, here's the thing, bro. At the end of the day, you have to, like, it's playoffs. Cornette is, bro, really, Cornette is an easy pick. You just have to make sure you go under. Do not get tempted with the 4.8 points or the 4.3 points. Dude ain't hitting that. I'm sorry. And he ain't.
You know what I'm really angry about? I didn't get him on the rebounds because he's been doing a lot of good stuff on the boards.
It's not, see, that's your problem. See? That's your problem. That's your problem right there, bro. He has not been doing that great on the rebounds, bro.
Yeah, he's had quite a few.
Come on. What's his? Okay.
I don't know.
You didn't put
but I've heard his name called a lot, especially in game 3 for rebounds. At least 3 or 4 boards back to back.
Well, let's go back then. We have that ability. So let's go back. Cornette had 5 rebounds.
Yeah, see? That would have been closer than 6 points.
I don't know, man. I just don't think he get enough minutes.
He's doing good in what he's getting. He's not getting enough minutes. No, he's not scoring the points. But really, that's not his job. He's playing primarily defensively and getting the boards.
And for the most part, he's getting well, the most important thing, he's giving Wemby a breather. That's what he in the game to do. But if you was gonna pick him for points, I think tonight might be the night, because I really think New York gonna wave a flag like within 2 to 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. If they don't get this deficit down by 15 by the end of the third quarter, bro, I don't know. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, Cornette has 0 rebounds right now. So
yeah, not right now. He ain't really been in.
Yes, he has. He's been in there
3 whole minutes, man. He ain't really been in the game. 3 minutes in the game, man. Come on with that, man. You're not gonna get me with that one. I pay attention. But I don't pay attention.
Man, they got Wemby got 16. Harper got 15 points. Fox 13 points. Vassell 15 points. Man, and yeah.
I think, they're gonna give. Look, so okay, your boy is not having a good night. Towns not having a good night, but Brunson is. If the Knicks win this championship, has Brunson done enough to eclipse Cat? Huh? Has he done enough? Has he done enough?
That's so hard, man.
Because Cat was a monster in game 1 and game 2.
Yeah, well, it's hard to do that when you are not getting
the playing time that you're accustomed to getting and the time that you're accustomed to getting it, man. When you keep getting in early foul trouble,
Yeah,
the
he,
last 2 games, early foul trouble,
uh, he-
it's just not,
yeah, he's in
it's
foul.
not conducive to that.
Yeah, he's in foul trouble tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cat's numbers 11, 8, and 1. That was game 4.
Yeah.
That was game 3. Brunson is 32, 5, and 5.
He's 19 tonight so far. Bronson.
Yeah.
And
So
continue on, they don't start racking fouls up on him. He's gonna continue doing what Bronson does. He's gonna score that ball.
I have Brunson right now. Probably it's probably a tie, I would say. But the antidote of the Knicks winning is Cat having a good night. So that's why I see them. If he continues to struggle, if he picks up an early foul, I don't know, bro. Spurs hitting on all cylinders, dog.
Yeah, they got four in double digits already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they got 5. Oh, no, that's 7, 6.
Six what?
Six in double figures.
But
Oh, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong game.
Yeah, dog. All right.
I'm looking at the wrong game. King Ace is back.
What it do?
Brother, King Ace, do you see Brunson eclipse Cat so far? If the Knicks pull this off, do you see Brunson has Brunson eclipsed Cat right now?
As far as being the best player on the team?
No, Finals MVP. Because if the Spurs win it, we already know who they're going to give it to.
Right.
Like that's not even. Yeah, it's not even a question.
I mean, yeah, Brunson has definitely surpassed Cat, and it's not close. Brunson has been the backbone for the team, although Cat has been the most versatile player for their team.
Well, I mean, wait now, because the first 2 games we said Cat had the MVP Finals down. I mean, hands down. So, I mean,
You really believe so?
yeah, oh yeah, yes.
He's been struggling the last 2 games.
I think, yeah, and that's my point. I think because of the last 2 games, bro, Brunson had 30 points, but he was like what 8 for 99 in game 1. Like, bro, really? We finna do that? What?
Okay, we ain't gonna say 99, but he was like 12 for 31 to get 30. So he took 30 shots to get 30 points.
Yeah, and he shot a lot. He shot a lot that night too.
No, but Bishop, Jordan has even done that. He's taken 20 or 30, 25 to 30 shots to get that number. I'm not putting them in the same echelon as them because I'll never disrespect Jordan. But I'm not diminishing Brunson. But if we're going to do that comparison, we have to do it fairly at least.
Yeah,
but you're talking about what the percentage is on that though. You just can't put that out there and think I'm not going to reel you back in.
If I shot 6 for 22 and that's Jordan in some games, that means I shot pretty bad. But I still ended up with 25 plus points because I got free throws.
But
maybe
most nights,
one 3-point is there.
But most nights you going 12 for 24. Most nights you're not going now. Kobe a lot of times went 15 for 30, 35, or 8 for 28. You know what I'm saying? But Jordan was one of the most. That's one of the problems I have with that argument. Well, man, Jordan the ball hog, bro. You're sounding about as ignorant as Caitlin Clark fans right now, who's mad at Kelly Mitchell for making 50% of her shots.
Right.
Like, bro, what are we doing? Like, you making 50% of your shots, and you want them to pass him up? The reason why we put it down low is because it's a high percentage shot. So Jordan, yeah, he took those shots, but he hit 50% of his shots. You can't say that the same about Jalen. You can't. I don't.
Right. All right, Rev. If we're gonna do a breakdown of Jalen Brunson's numbers, I can give them to you just based off the first 3 games. He's 26. He's 26.9 from His points: 3.1 rebounds, 6.2, 1.1 steals, no blocks at all. He's at a 46% from the field, and he's 34.5 from the
3.
point. But if we're gonna look at Cat in the first 3 games, he's
No,
at.
that's his game 3 hurts him.
But I'm saying, no, the game 3 hurts him, but it doesn't supersede Cat to pass him
No.
or surpass him. And I mean that because I'm gonna say it this way as well: 16.9 points per game, 10.6 rebounds, which is phenomenal, 5.4, 1.2, 1.4, and that's blocks. He's at 56 percent from the field, but he's also at 46.3. So as far as from a scoring aspect, Jalen Brunson is still carrying the load, averaging over 20, while Cat is well under 17. He's like right at borderline 17. But however, the intangible things that Josh Hart usually does for their team, Cat has picked up. He's picked up the whistle to do it for him, which is why he could be considered the guy for the team. But that's why I say he's the most important. He's not, to me, he's not the best player on the team. He's the most important because he's one of the most versatile bigs in the game, being able to score inside and out, and not just settling for the 3, although he settles for it way too much. Way too much.
Too much.
Women just got him a 3.
On that corner right there.
Yep.
Goodness, it just erased what an Ananobi did. No, I agree with you. I think games 3 and game 4, this game definitely is hurting Cat's chance to get the Finals MVP.
What found it?
Huh?
I'll try to see if they call a foul on.
You can't shoot on that big boy, man. You cannot shoot over that big boy. I don't care what nobody said.
Well, they call it a charge, huh?
Got to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the same call they missed last on Wednesday, on one day. That's the same call they missed. But I mean, 27-point lead. Goodness. That's tough. I don't see them coming back. If they do, ooh, my God. If they come back on this, bruh, this series is over.
So when is the next game? Monday?
Friday.
No. The next game.
I thought Friday.
The day huh? What's the date?
Today Wednesday. Today Wednesday. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Goodness, man. This is tough.
Uh-oh. Cat got hit.
The crazy thing about the NBA is it's all about runs, it's all about adjustments, it's all about who has a will to want to make it happen in the end. And it could very much well switch at any point in time.
Yeah, we talked about this last Friday, Ace, how Darren Fox would have to step up. If they're going to be successful, Darren Fox would definitely have to step up. But I didn't think Dylan Harper was going to take that. I didn't see Dylan Harper taking that mantle, man. I don't know.
This the thing about this new age era of basketball. These guys flop too freaking much to sell a call to say someone hit them, but we're saying they're the strongest, they're the fastest, they're the most durable. But somebody touched them on their hip, they throw their head back. I do not like this era of basketball.
I don't like it either, bro. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. That and I don't like the amount of threes that are being put up. Now, I will say this: tonight's threes have been in the flow of basketball, which is why they've been falling for San Antonio. Um, but this is an opportunity for the NBA to get that no call on Monday right. So I'm gonna see what they're gonna do right here.
Well, the thing is that Wemby's motion is a normal motion to get around him. He didn't actually wind up. He didn't actually move his arm towards him. But they're trying to sell these calls as if he's purposely elbowing them, like he did Nas Reed, or the missed call that they did on Jalen Brunson. They're trying to do that to get him out of the game because they know if he's out of the game, they have a better chance of getting to the rim and making shots. His deficiency of deflections, blocking shots, and disrupting their team is at an all-time high that we haven't seen in a long time. So their goal is to try to get him out of the game or to be suspended for a game. And that just, to me, overall, just takes away from the game. Maybe it's a good strategy for them to do, but it just takes away the authenticity of the game to me. Because now you're trying to manipulate something that is not real, and now that's feelings-based based on compared to what actually happened. That's the part I don't like.
I don't know, dog. I don't know. I don't like this strategy. I like just basketball.
He just got a flagrant one because of but he just got a flagrant one for an unintentional elbow in a normal motion to get around a player to lift his arms up, but because Cat sold it, now all of a sudden, now they're showing the play when he elbowed Nas Reed, but no one showed when he got pulled. They're showing the play when Jalen Brunson got pushed down by him, but no one showed that Wemby was holding. I mean, they didn't show that Jalen Brunson was holding Wemby's uniform. They're always they're looking at the reaction, but they're not looking at the initial action that caused it.
That didn't, and I get what you're saying about Jalen grabbing a jersey, but that didn't warrant him getting shoved in the head like that, though, bro. I mean, it wasn't
at all.
It wasn't that egregious of a grab where somebody would target somebody's head.
You use that much force on it.
If you're stopping me from getting to my point on the floor by pulling my jersey, and the referees are not seeing it, but you're only seeing my reaction, then for me, it's a problem. And the only way you're going to see it is me reacting to it.
But you're only going
to respond to it if you see me react to it.
But they've shown that call or the no call. They've shown that several times, and in no way is Jalen impeding. It's like a walk by. It wasn't even something he was impeding his progress to go anywhere. He wasn't even trying to fight over a pick.
But if you're holding me from even making my move to set a screen on you, then clearly it's gonna impede me without me even having to try. Because the moment I swipe down to get around you, you're gonna sell the call because I'm bigger than you. Shaq dealt with that his whole career.
I didn't see that. Not on that play. I didn't see it on that play.
I know, but he was being held by his jersey. He was being held like he's been held the entire playoffs. That's what Oklahoma City was doing to him. Portland was doing it to him. Minnesota was doing it to him. They're holding his uniform because he's the biggest guy on the court. Shaq has dealt with that. LeBron being the size he is, he's dealt with that. Some of these guys who have that bigger size on them, getting to the rim and having an advantage, they're not getting the calls that they should.
I understand that.
And the Knicks want to be in the game, but I'm gonna say it. I just didn't see that play. I understand, Red, but I'm gonna say it because you're gonna understand what I'm saying. Every game that the Knicks have won, it's been close. But every game the Spurs has won, it may have been close, but they have also had a bigger lead on them. It's the same thing that happened against OKC. We had this conversation about how Jalen Brunson is also going to be kind of similar to Shea, trying to get the call, trying to sell the call. Those teams, when you have somebody of that size who have that defensive presence, makes a bigger difference because no one else poses the game defensively as a big who moves like that, like him. And I land.
I get totally what you're saying, and I totally agree what you're saying. I just didn't see it that play. I agree. We've been talking about how they've been holding hands since game one of the first round. We talked about it. I just didn't see it that play, and I think that was uncalled for to grab somebody by the head and push him down because I didn't. If I grab your jersey, like it's gonna be an egregious pull where your jersey is hanging out of your shorts. Never happened.
Right.
Not that play.
No.
The play we talking about didn't happen. What you're saying though about how they've been holding him and how they've been handling him all playoff series, absolutely, 1,000%.
And he's been doing the same thing now.
Oh, no question. But I just haven't seen it. I just didn't see it that play.
Right.
If he's holding this jersey as egregious you say, I'm sorry, bro. It's like church back in the 80s when you running outside playing tic tac. Shirt tail hanging out, dog.
Yeah, and see, it's the thing. Wemby's hands and arm span are so long, he's basically hugging players.
Bro, I always said
he's not holding their jerseys, he's hugging them.
Watch how he's setting screens, dog.
Yeah.
He has this little push action when he goes off the screen and he'll roll to the basket. I think Cat's issue, he doesn't roll to the basket. He pops, and I hate that, bro. Every big that pop, I hate it.
Well, Wemby ain't nothing but legs and arms though.
That's the point, Bishop. Is that they can hold him in a spot that he's not trying to stay in because he's not strong enough. Regardless of who we think they are, they can move him from that spot.
Exactly.
If they want to. Like Wemby is being positioned by OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges. You even had plays of Jose Alvarado keeping him in a spot, and he's the smallest guy on the court unless you want to include Deuce McBride. You know, like they're keeping him in the spot because he's frail. He doesn't have that stature that has a strong foundation yet. He has the height. He has the finesse, but he don't have the strength yet.
All basketball aside, what you eating over there, bro? You over there picking your teeth and you know you.
Hey man, look. So my leadership looked out for us and cooked us some barbecue, man. I was
Say,
eating
dog.
Oh really?
I was eating some beef and I'm eating I was eating a jalapeno popper wrapped in bacon. You know,
bro, I need you to go on and tune your camera off, bro. You know.
Look, so you want me to tune my camera off when Sean P was showing us all this cake he over there eating?
I
gotta turn my camera off. Okay.
Talking about some slice.
Let the dark brother turn his camera off. That's cool. I can do that. That's cool.
Yeah, my slice, man, was nothing but a slice.
Bro, that was not a slice, dog. I can't, man. Why you keep lying,
man?
Bro, that was a gash. That's a gash.
No, that man took a slice of cake. That was a slice of cake and brick. That was not a slice of cake, bro. Craig and Friday. That's what he got. That's what he was over there eating. The same brick that hit Debo in Friday from Craig.
Right.
That's the type of slice he had.
Facts. Big facts. Big facts.
That was some bird appetite stuff right there, man.
Bird appetite, man. If you don't get on without,
that's all it was. It was a cat.
Man, look, if Dylan Harper would have hit that three, I would have thrown this remote at my wall.
Because the Knicks are still in the game. They're known for coming back, but the Spurs need this game to go back home to tie the game 2-up. They need it.
Well, I called 3-1 at this particular point in time. Right now, I don't know, man.
Hey, we need to start having side bets.
I still got Knicks in 6, but
I can't get parlay bets before. I'm not side betting nothing.
Man, I can't. They won't even. No,
because the guy's not showing up consistently. That's the problem.
And when they start getting consistent, they get fouls called on, take them out of their rhythm. So I ain't doing that.
Guess what?
Our
parlays.
What's going to happen?
Hey, Sean P, our parlays need to look. They just need to be 3-pointers, rebounds, free throw attempts, and turnovers. Then stop going for points.
Yeah.
Are you trying to stack? You want to stack? You want to stack?
We can do whatever for me. I'm willing to do whatever.
I'm down with
that. I mean, we got to wait.
The Knicks make it a little run on this one.
We got to wait to game 5 though.
The Knicks make it a little run because they Spurs kind of drag it around right about now.
Yeah, I have two parlays in right now. Hopefully they hit with the way the Knicks playing right now. I don't know yet.
Well, The Knicks just
Still 25. 81. God dang. See what I'm saying? They doing an outside shooting.
uh,
Uh,
81-62.
The
Yeah.
Knicks gonna have to bring it if they want to win on their floor and,
And
and,
they
and
need to
not
do
be
it.
6 games.
They need to do it now.
They're
But
gonna
they
have
also got
to.
to, but so let me ask y'all this since we have us here right now. What do you guys think about these Knicks fans, attacking or going after Spurs fans after they won that game on
I don't. I don't.
Monday
I
night?
don't. I don't agree with any of it.
But
Wait. Before we go there,
uh-uh.
dude, Keldon Johnson has been like a no-show this playoff series.
Yeah.
Keldon, I didn't even know he won the. I didn't even know he won the sixth player of the year. That's how he's been a no-show in this playoff series. But go ahead, man. I don't agree with any type of violence between any fan base, man. That's childish to me.
But
Yeah.
that's New York, though.
Eh,
I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying that's the way they. Oh,
I mean, to me, nothing is worse, in my opinion, than the Raiders and 49ers. And that's so corny because they're cousins. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Well, that caused it.
oof.
The closer it is, the heavier the beef. That's like Baltimore and Washington.
Ooh,
And Philly, Pittsburgh is horrible. Cleveland and Cincinnati is rough.
yeah. Man, did y'all see that ad that Cleveland Browns put out there? I gotta send it to y'all. It was so funny, bro. It was so funny.
What they say? Don't send Brown back in.
No,
Bro, man, why are you wilding, man?
yo,
God, dog, man.
yo,
We was off of Braun,
yo.
man. Come on, man.
Wow.
I thought we was moving in a better direction tonight. I thought we was moving. Hey, Sean P, you talking, but your boy Luke Cornett in the game.
Hey,
Why you talking
Cornett
about
in the
Braun?
game with 0 points and 0 rebounds.
Yeah, he in the game right now.
He
You
in
talking
there.
about Braun?
He up
Cornett
in
in the
there
game,
right
and
now.
I rock with Cornett, but he in the
Ooh.
game right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I said at
Like Swindler.
halftime they need to bring the game down to 15. It's 81-65 right now on a 13-0 run, bro.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. San Antonio looking a little sluggish right about now.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, wham. Oh, okay. Rebound. Stay out that. Ugh. I hate when Cat does that. I hate it when he did in Minnesota. I hate it doing it in New
3-point
York.
ain't him.
It ain't him, bro. What's his stat line on that, Sean P?
Like, I don't even want to get into the percentage, bro. Let's put it this way: it's not good.
Is there one?
Yeah, it is, and it ain't good because he keeps taking them and he's not hitting.
You talking about his stat line for tonight?
Period. In the entire
No,
series,
period.
man.
The entire series, bro.
Oh, I gave it to you.
Like,
He's 16.9. He's averaging 10 rebounds, 5.4
we talking about the
assists.
threes.
On threes, he was at like 34% from three.
What?
30,
Leave it
yeah,
alone.
What?
he's like 30 to 40%
In this series?
In this series, yes, because
That's
he hasn't been
wrong.
taking that. No, because he hasn't been taking that many.
Dude, he was 0 for 4 in game 1.
Let me verify for you because I literally just looked it up.
I don't think he's hit one.
Oh no, he has.
No, he's
he
hit one.
has. It could be in the 20s. So let me not spice him up a little bit too much.
I think you spiced him a little bit too much.
You said from the 3?
Yeah.
He's at 46.3.
From the 3?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's averaging on makes one a shot and a half and 3.2.
Game 2, he hit 3 for 5. So he's 3 for 9 overall. Because he's 0 for 2 in game 1, 0 for 2 in game 3.
I'm looking at it right now.
Man.
Let me recalibrate this because maybe it's giving me the entire playoffs instead of these 3 games.
I don't know about that, dog. I ain't seen him hit one. And I've been here watching this. I've been watching this with y'all.
He is 3 for 9.
Don't worry. I'm gonna do my due
It might be
diligence.
3 for 10 as of tonight. Maybe 3 for 10, 3 for 11, something like that.
So
Yo, who got the game on the background?
that was me. That's why I had muted and unmuted.
Y'all gotta kill this 3-point shots only. Like,
Yeah, it's showing that he's at 33.3%.
so he's 3 for 10 tonight for the series.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's terrible.
3 for 11, I think. But okay, we'll go 3 for 10.
3 for 11.
I want to say it is, but it might be 3 for 10.
Those are not good shots to me, man. I hate when a big pops, bro. Good God. If you want to easily get removed from my roster, pop when you're supposed to roll.
The only problem that I'm looking at his numbers is when he's aggressive, he's 100% from the free throw line. He hasn't missed a free throw yet.
He hasn't been aggressive all night. I think that last block kind of mentally got him sitting in a place where he ain't,
But he's 9 for 9 in the series from the free throw line, which means he's not getting enough shots up to be aggressive to get to the free throw line. In 3 games, he's only 9 for 9.
That's what I'm talking about, B.
Look at that, bro. Is this Dylan's rookie year?
Yes, he's a rookie this year.
Bro,
he's a rookie this year.
Yeah.
Did y'all see those bench points? Good God, man. That kid is special.
He's special. He's sensational.
Man. Oh, my God. Wow.
Yeah, you finally saw it.
Wow.
And one.
Wow.
Hey, Pops.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm roughly about 5 or 6 seconds ahead of them. They keep talking about let's bet. I'm gonna start betting who scores next point, and they had them jump on it.
Oh no, man!
We have to bet before the game start, man. No, we can't do it. You trying to bet in the third quarter, less than 4 minutes left. No,
that's them shark bets, nigga. You
let's bet. Hey, bet next point.
That's them crap table bets you're trying to win.
That's them back alley. That's them back alley bets. Hey, man.
Next point. The next point. Hey, they got it on there though. If it's on there, it's on there.
What does Dylan Harper?
You over here want to make bets, but you're not talking about Dylan Harper, and we watching the same game.
Man,
I tell you what, I guarantee you that Jalen Brunson hits a 2 and makes it 87-70. I bet you.
Hey, that's fine, but guess what? Jalen Brunson has over 25 points. He has over 25 points, and they are down by 20 or more.
They're down by they're down by 17.
Yeah, they're down by 17.
They must have just scored them because I'm behind.
My man did hit that next shot. He hit it. I could have got money off y'all.
Yeah, it sure won't be because of Cornette. Cornette put you in a.
Then that means Jalen Brunson has 26 to 27 points. Then if it's 17, but that means everybody else is not delivering for them to win this game. Like 27, he has 8 in the third.
Brunson hit the last 5 points for him that I know of.
Man, Cornette put Sean P in a parlay coma, bro.
Man,
you did it to yourself, though, man. You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself.
Like Jalen Brunson is doing what he needs to do.
Yep.
But his teammates are not showing up for him like they need him to.
Yeah, but nobody cutting to the basket. Everybody popping, bro.
Yep, that's right.
That's the only bro. You're not going. Look, you're going to get into the game by stops and layups, or you got Bridges, who's a mid-range connoisseur. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
But this is when we have to look deep down and look at the totality of the game as a full breakdown as to what their offense really looks like. It's typically Jalen Brunson running it. They're not doing what they did fully against Atlanta Hawks and against the 76ers, and then ultimately against the Cavaliers, where they allowed Cat to help run the offense for Jalen Brunson to still be as great as he was, get all of their shooters open. Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart cutting to the basket. Like they're not running that offense anymore. So now everything's going to be questionable because everything's isolation and one on one. When we understand that one on one basketball is not how you're going to win these series. That's why
No.
James Harden, when Kobe Bryant said it, that type of basketball is not going to win. They're not playing that type of basketball that's going to allow them
Well,
to
Situation.
win.
that's Mike Brown's fault though, because those other series he did he changed up as he needed to,
Made the right adjustments.
made the
Yes.
right adjustments, but
Well, they've taken Cat. So the
they take
Spurs have basically taken Cat out of the game.
yeah.
They've done whatever they're doing defensively on Cat is phenomenal because he's totally out of the game.
Do you think it's the Spurs doing it, or do you think that Wemby is doing the Cat what he did to Chet?
I don't see, but I don't see them. I don't see Wemby holding Cat though,
No, no,
bro.
they're not having that much interchange.
Wemby is holding like Josh Hart, Ananobi. Like he's not holding Cat like that.
And
And
Ananobi,
now,
ain't
and
no,
in the
Ananobi ain't
last
no
two
show.
games, go ahead, Bishop. Go ahead, Bishop.
Ananobi's a no show too. He ain't doing nothing tonight.
No,
What?
All right.
Nah, Ananobi has 22 points, so he been
Oh
showing up.
yeah,
Oh, okay. My bad.
Nah, he have 22 points.
yeah. He
But
been
it's
not
only him. But it's only him and Brunson that's been scoring.
right. But look how's Ananobi getting his points though. Open threes. If it's not there,
He getting to the rack.
basket.
He getting to the
That's
rack.
it.
That's his
Or
game.
getting
That's
to
his
the
game.
elbow. But
That's his game, though.
that's gonna be the keys. Like I don't understand why. I do not understand why Cat won't play that elbow game, bro. Oh, whew. Cat
It just it
frustrates
just
me,
it,
man.
it just shows the not the inability, but it just shows the rookie in all of them in these NBA finals, because all of them are rookies basically, besides Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Harrison Barnes, and Luke Cornett. All of those guys have been to an NBA finals. The difference is that two teams have guys who are in the starting lineup who've been to an NBA finals, understand what the bright lights are, and the other two, well, Harrison Barnes been to NBA finals as a starter, then he ended up being off the bench. But then you have two other guys for the Spurs who are in the NBA finals, but they're not known as being the main guys.
Doom. Now they're in that 15 range.
Mm-hmm. 18-6 run since 9:30 in the third quarter. They got to get it, man. If this is gonna be a game, they're gonna have to get it.
They gotta stop that though. Offensive rebounding is killing them right now.
Okay. That boy Pinky still hurting. Hey, were y'all surprised the role Jordan Clarkson played in game 3? Like,
Yeah.
I was just asking. Oh,
It looked like the cylinder got smaller for the Spurs right about for a minute.
they shooting too many threes, bro.
They can't make layups either, man.
You see what Robinson's doing though?
Mm. They're getting too many second and third chance for opportunities though.
But do you see what Robinson is doing when he's getting that screen at the top? He's diving, and diving puts stress on the defense, bro.
He becomes a lob threat once he dives to the rim.
Yes, and that opens up so many lanes when that happens, man. But when you pop,
yeah, and see, they're not getting the second chance opportunities that San Antonio's getting on the board. Oh, that's good. Nice one. Great pass.
I don't know, bro. Shamet has disappeared.
when these lights get that
The
bright,
entire Knicks bench
when
is
these lights get
disappeared.
bright, it makes a difference, man. These lights are different, and we were trying to talk about it the other day. You're not gonna just get in there and do what you want to do just because y'all played the games that y'all played.
Ooh.
The Spurs actually got a chance to have some controversy and some turmoil against the teams they played against. The Knicks kind of steamrolled against the teams that they did play against. Not saying that was a crazy turnover. That's not saying that any of the teams they played against were not good teams. It's just the road for them was only in the first round. Every other team they swept them. They swept every other team. That was the best basketball they played all year long to me. Is here in the second part of the first round all the way to the NBA Finals.
And Anunoby balling, bro. That's 25.
Mm-hmm. He just hit that Kawhi Leonard shot on.
I'm on mute because y'all got me hungry. I'm going to Popeyes, so I'm on mute.
Okay.
Man, look.
Get you a nice slice of cake.
Man, look. Don't start that, bro.
It's a pound cake. Each slice you weigh 1 pound.
Good minutes by Robinson, man. Good minutes. That's good minutes.
But as you mentioned, Robinson diving to the basket. He hasn't scored, but that's also what Cat needs to do. I mean, he's an offensive threat to be away from the rim.
He scored on that lob. He scored on that lob.
I mean, no, as far as the lob, yes. But I'm saying as far as a continuous threat for Wemby to be at the rim instead of Cat being on the outside, it hasn't been working for them because Jalen Brunson wants to get to the rim. OG Anunoby wants to get to the rim if he isn't selling it for his shot. Mikal Bridges wants to get to the mid-range, if not to the rim. Josh Hart definitely wants to get to the rim if he don't sell it for his shot. But Cat pulling Wemby out of the basket is one thing, but Cat has to be as aggressive as he's been in the first few games so he can get more free throw attempts because he's not getting them. He only has 9. He only has 9, and he's 100% for the series right now in the first 3 games. He's 100%. He needs to be able to get to the rim, and Wemby's about to start going to the rim on him.
Mm-hmm.
He's about to start. Because to be fair, I believe Robinson is a better defensive threat against Wemby than Cat is, because Cat is more offensive driven than he is defensive driven.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna pop every time. Ugh, I hate that. So look, 90-75. What y'all got, man? Fourth quarter coming up.
I gotta see some calls in the first 5 minutes before.
115 to 111. Spurs.
Man, what's that, man? That's game 3, man.
They double up, man.
If I be a prophet.
let me find out you foresighting the end of the game already. Come on, man.
I'm subject to go for it.
Just leave Cornette out of it, bro.
Hey, he's not been in it. Like I said, I ain't doing nothing right now, man. I'm laid up for that $16. I got that back, so I'm all right. I did that on a humble on a tennis match.
Look, 16 out of 25 grand that you was looking for is a heck of a drop.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a drop, man.
It ain't. Hey, what do you say? It ain't tricking if you got it.
Well, you had it. It was because you were supposed to have it, and it was minimal.
Yeah, I have it back, but you know what? It's all good. It is all good.
Yeah, that 17 leg was
40K.
A 17 leg parlay.
That's crazy work, bro.
That is I mean, to be honest, Sean P,
that's crazy work.
That is similar to someone making and winning the lottery. To do 17 legs.
Hey, but my
and that's only 6 to 8 numbers.
One player really kind of blew it out. Aside from that, everybody was pretty much right on.
Right on. Look.
It was green.
Man, stop it, Cap. Stop it, Cap.
Sean P.
14 of them click green. 14 out of 17 click green, bro. 14 out of 17 click green. That's all I'm saying.
Sean P, right on. And on the money,
and two of the
it's not the same.
No, two of the three that did not click green were within reach. Only one of them was, and that was Cornette. That was it. That was the only one that was just totally out of reach.
But you were hyping Cornette up, but right on and on the money are not the same. You either gonna get that 25, or you're gonna be, crying about that 16.
Oh no, we don't cry. We don't cry about nothing over here. That's for
okay.
Sure.
You would hope for more.
We let it fly. We let it ride, man.
You would wish for better.
Of course, we always wish we had better, but
you'll pray for better decisions. I can keep it going if you need me to.
We getting this. We ain't crying over that at all. That's not bad.
Listen. I'm not even gonna sit here and tell the tale. If we're gonna sit here and say I had a chance to get 25 grand, but I only got 16, a few tears gonna be shed, and I might do it in the shower so won't nobody know I cry when I come out. I'm telling you.
Oh, I ain't crying about it. Once it's down, it's down. I live it. It is what it is at that point in time. I don't worry about it. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I can't miss what I never had. And for $16, come on, man. Now, and that wasn't even, what was it? Wasn't even $16, but it was something less than that for five.
You said $16.77.
77 cents, yeah, $16.77 for 25 grand. I didn't lose another $16, bro.
It's crazy. 7.70 cents with 16 is crazy.
I just went what I had in there, and the little extra they gave me for the bonus, I put that along with it and let it slide, man. But $16.77, I ended up getting right back. So on a tennis match. So I ain't really crying about it because I didn't lose it. In all actuality, I didn't lose it.
Bro, you had to be real bad. You had to be down bad.
I didn't lose $25,000. I lost 16.
Put money on it. But putting money on the tennis match is still crazy work too, bro.
No. Not when you can see what's going on, and it's the 3/4 of the way through the mat, through that particular set, and you just
did a live. You did a live.
Yeah, I did a live, and I'm watching it, and I see what's going on in that particular set. I just bet that one set, man, and got them $16 and some change right back. Right back. I mean, immediately, and I closed it right on out too. I ain't put up there another one. So yeah, I didn't lose.
I oftentimes trade in forex.
I definitely didn't lose.
So what's the break in action right now? Was that somebody challenging this call?
I don't know. I think it's just
if they are challenging, challenges have to me ruined the game because it's not authentic. And the reason I'm saying it's not authentic is because the integrity of the game is this. It's if I hit the ball out, but I want to make sure my team gets the ball, I'm already pointing the other way just so I can get the ball, man. I'm not even being real about I touched the ball. Now, granted, in sports, you don't tell nobody you hit the ball. But now they have the instant replay and able to go back and look at what you did. It takes, to me, once again, it just takes away the integrity of the ball.
I don't like it because after every play, somebody twirling their finger up. That's every other play. I'm like, come on, bro.
And to me, it shows the inaccuracy of the players when they believe and think that they've done something or did not do something, and the camera's going to show a different angle of it because now you're at the whim and the will of 2 or 3 other personnel because it's 2 referees that goes to the table, and then there's one
New York
behind the camera that's reviewing.
And you got New York. The headquarters that their reviewers from New York is in New York.
Yeah. Well, they ain't doing them no favors.
But are you wanting them to do favors or you want them to call a game fair?
I want them to do what's right. And I don't see nothing.
Well, that first quarter was tough to watch. Real talk.
Yeah.
That first quarter, I'm sorry, bro. And I get what they were trying to do. It's just they went about it the wrong way. And now they're letting them play. Like, really?
Well, they're trying to let them play, but the way that the game is being reffed and play all together. They're not even, a lot of these guys are not even playing through calls anymore, like what I've been accustomed to and growing up watching the game as. Like these guys are relying on the referees to give them every
Bail 'em
call
out.
instead of going through somebody's chest and dunking on their behind,
And finish it.
or if you do a Euro and then someone still reaches, you're still able to finish. You know, like these guys are trying to they probe, throw their head back as if someone actually hit them. No one hit them. They cause themselves concussions and trauma to the brain. They're doing all that stuff to themselves at this point.
One thing I don't like, I had a couple players, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. That's one of the things I hated them doing is they don't go to the rack to finish. They go to the rack to get a call, and when you don't get a call, now you out of position. Now you've been flailed and flopped, and you know what I'm saying? You don't even have enough. McBride. Oh, McBride. Ugh. It's man, Keldon Johnson, I'm sorry, has been non-existent in this whole series.
He's waiting to go back home.
Who? Where?
Keldon Johnson, San Antonio.
He ain't doing nothing in San Antonio. I said this series. Been non-existent this whoa. That was almost backcourt.
You talking about Jalen Brunson?
No. Keldon Johnson. He hasn't done anything all series. That dude is long, man. I'm sorry. Good God.
Yeah.
Wemby is long, bro.
And he can jump a little.
As long as he can remain healthy.
Oh, he blocked that.
And yeah, he blocked McBride's shot in the corner. That's why I didn't make it to the rim. But as long as he can remain healthy and get on a regimen that will allow him to be better each time, he's in the league, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, which is why if he gets on a Giannis Antetokounmpo workout but still maintain keeping his shot, he is going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem because his body frame will not be able to handle having a lot of weight on him like a big in the league. He's not.
No.
He won't be able to move as he does now. He wouldn't
probably
be able to
another
move
15. Probably another 15 more pounds.
Maybe
probably
20.
Probably another.
But
15.
It's gotta be all muscle.
Yeah, it gotta be all muscle. I don't think I would have shot that. Let's pull it out and reset, man.
I say that about a lot of shots I done seen so far.
Dylan Harper. Okay.
Yeah, the Knicks are not playing their style of basketball because they're trying to be even more physical with some of their other guys who are not known to be physical guys. They're known to work hard and play hard, but they're trying to play more physical. Like Shaman is not known to be a defender. He's known to play hard and play in the gaps, get a few steals, or at least be in the area of his guy. But now I'll say this: a lot of these guys are gassed because they're playing in a different part of the year that they're not trained to play in. So a lot of these guys are about to really be challenged. Like you have guys who train to be in this time of the year, but a lot of these guys are not trained or have trained to be in this part of the year. That's why, once again, you guys not really big fans of LeBron. I am a fan of him. I'm just not one of those guys who's a super fan. But his body is trained to play in the playoffs at this point in time since he's been to so many. And a lot of these younger guys have not picked up what it is to be able to have a long career and make it this far into the league.
I mean, yeah, bro, he takes off so many games during the season. He ain't got no choice but to be in shape.
I 100% agree with you on that. And don't tell a LeBron fan that because they are not going to like that actual fact of a conversation. That was a heck of a lob from Castle to Wemby.
What I do not want LeBron going to the Golden State, bro. Good God. Whew. Oh,
The way this game is going, women gonna have a 2020 game.
Yeah, this is not going good for the Knicks. It's taking them too long to knock this lead down in less than 15.
yeah, they haven't really
the
put
clock's the enemy right now. I don't see it happening. So it's 2-2, and I don't see
Good God.
Knicks
Oh, okay.
winning the next two back to back.
Yeah. If Wemby keep rebounding the ball like he's rebounding it, he's definitely gonna have another 20 and 20 game.
Hey, check this song out, Ace.
Yeah. Clear the flow. The wait is officially over. We didn't come to look at nobody, we came to move them. Watch the energy shift. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Step in the venue, the baseline drops. The crowd starts moving and the talking stops. High value lifestyle, stepping in place. Got the whole room locked on the rhythm and pace. The VIP open, the bottles on freeze. Moving through the madness, doing it with ease. I'm a master of ceremonies, leading the pack. Once I get them on the floor, ain't no turning back. From the front to the rear. Yeah, the heat is intense. We making major moves, making perfect sense. We gon' turn the city up, let the bassline rock. We gon' keep the energy going around the clock. Hands in the air, yeah, we feeling the vibe. The biggest celebration that we ever described. Turn the city up, yeah, we keeping it live. Look at the floor, it's a beautiful sight. We own in the evening, we own in the night. Whips in the driveway, the line is outside, but we in the center where the heavyweights glide. No drama allowed, just the grit and the groove. I'm watching how the people in the melodies move. It's the upscale function, a high fidelity blend. We started at the top and we'll be there at the end. So let the speaker rattle, let the sub bass thud. We putting pure fire in the neighborhood's blood. Blood, 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 blood. We gon' turn the city up, let the bassline rock. We gon' keep the energy going around the clock. Hands in the air, yeah, we feeling the vibe. The biggest celebration that we ever described. Yeah, that's how you rock a room. No static, just pristine energy. Keep the bass thumping. The city is ours tonight. Faded out clean.
Yeah, let's turn the city up, man.
That's all right.
You've been in the studio, man. That's what you've been.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, that's on Radio 17 if y'all don't want to chime that in, bro. Quiet Storm starting up in about an hour, and then we'll be on at midnight on Radio 17 tonight. And probably after just another sports conversation, which is with King Ace and James Boogie at 3 p.m., one of our hottest podcast shows on Radio 17. And if y'all just wondering, you can make Radio 17 your put on your home screen. Yeah. It's a lot of live little things we doing right now, man.
Oh yeah.
Too many turnovers and not enough time. Even though there's plenty of time left, I just don't feel like they're making the best of the opportunities that they're getting right now. Not tonight.
Now they need threes. And that's the bad thing.
Yeah. Well,
Anytime when you need threes to fall,
if you need a three, that's an issue for me.
Yeah,
yeah,
because
but
the
when
Spurs are like a different team right now because they need to take advantage of it.
they're sustaining runs, they have not been under 15 points all quarter.
That's it. That's it.
That's the foul. And they calling it. And they are calling it.
Hmm.
One of the things that goes into the Knicks' favor is that they usually play very well in the fourth quarter. And so the Spurs usually don't keep up the momentum going towards the fourth quarter. They haven't mastered that part
Come
of the
on, Carl.
game yet.
Finally,
That was a
that
nice
might
three
wake him
card
up a
that
little
Towns
bit.
made. It was a nice three he just made, which is what I was just saying before he even made that shot. The Spurs typically, if they're in the lead, they're in the lead. However, they also play themselves out of the lead because they're very young. This is their first time here, which is not an excuse. It's not an excuse. I don't want to make it seem as though.
That's a two.
However,
That was a two.
they
Yeah, well, it's a three as far as we concerned. They ain't looking at it, so it's three.
However, they the Spurs themselves are very young, and the youngest teams usually are not the ones who capitalize in the moments they should without it being like a very special player to do that for them. So, but the Knicks have the clutch player of the year on their team over the last few years. Although the Spurs have one on their team, we don't know who's injured or who's not. If De'Aaron Fox still have that sore ankle or not. So it's all in what we're seeing the team can develop and show us throughout the rest of this game. If they can even this series out at 2-2, or if the Knicks can seem to find their way to get up 3-1.
Yeah, I don't see them really pulling this off tonight. This is going to go back, and this is so crazy because every road team has won a game. I don't know, man. I got so many opportunities in this game, but like I said, you're gonna have to close out and hit threes now. You're kind of forced. You don't have to hit. You don't have to shoot them every possession,
Mm.
but you know,
You're gonna have to make something to get back.
you're gonna make some. And
Yeah, well, there go Ananobi.
Bridges is just not doing it for me, man.
11 points.
Well, the thing is it's not really a 3-point game. It's who has the better strategy to get the best players off the floor. And these guys are trying to get guys in foul trouble, but they're trying to flop to do it instead of just playing their game. And that was a very, very bad turnover by Harper. And so now the Knicks are within striking distance.
There you go. Doing what?
Yep.
Doing what? Now it's a possession game.
This is when I mentioned them being young plays a factor. This is when them being young plays a very huge factor because even though you're in the fourth quarter, y'all was up by 15, y'all was up by 20, y'all were up by 21. Y'all have to finish the game.
Ooh.
You have to finish the game and still play. You have to play the game and still finish the game.
Now it's a possession
And that's
game.
where the Spurs have struggled, in games. They've always bounced back from it, but they have to finish games. And this is when the adolescence of their team begins to show.
Marbury gonna get kicked out the game over there. Fist pumping. Fist pumping at the referee.
But Castle knocking down these free throws as he has over the last few games is very pivotal for them when he's trying to attack the rim. As long as he keeps knocking down free throws, but they have to get stops against the Knicks, it can make a bigger difference in this game for them to at least for it to be 2-2.
What's the strategy right now, man?
My
Or they
job.
so
I think,
basically they turning Jalen to a 2 guard right now
yeah.
because Bridges is not getting it done. Y'all see that, right?
Yeah.
I say
Alvarado
they
still in the
doing
game.
the right strategy is exactly what Brunson did. Take it to him. Take it to him. Make them foul you.
Yeah, it's
Put them on their heels.
It's a possession game right now. And you're gonna have to make some stops when it's a possession game. Yeah, you're gonna have to make some stops. It's a possession game right now. So yeah, pass me a plate, Ace. Man, you know,
I
pass
wish
your
I had.
ball.
I had some
Pass
extras,
your-
man. I wish I had some extras, man. I
pass your ball.
apologize.
But I hear somebody smacking their food in my spirit, man. I just feel it.
I promise you. I didn't create it to be that way. I was walked into this life. I only accepted what was given to me.
Look, hey, look,
and Sean P came with the desserts, but I came with the full course meals.
Anytime when I saw King Ace clean that back tooth off with that pinky, I said, "Oh yeah, he eating good."
Look, I didn't have a toothpick on me, but guess what? Look, I'm gonna make sure I floss later when I get off, man. That's all I know.
Oh,
it's nothing like picking food in the back tooth. There you go, baby. That's when you eating good, man. That's when you eating good, brother. Okay.
You got me acting like you had me acting like one of them Martin characters over here.
Hey.
Look.
Oh, that's a bad turnover. Bad turnover.
That's all right. 7 points.
Get that ball up, Josh. You know you ain't like that. You know you're not like that.
Nick Ball, man. Come on, Nick Ball.
Get
this thing to 5. Get it to 5.
Get it to 5.
All bets back on. All bets back on. You get it to 5.
Well, you got it to 7 right now. Oh. Champinga. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, he missed it though.
Make it 4. Make it 4. Down by 4.
Oh,
we'll take that. Down by 4, bro.
Man,
down
you know you ahead. You know you ahead of us, bro.
Down by 4.
Sitting there spoiling it for us,
in the corner. Ananobi in the corner.
Sitting over there spoiling it for us. That's what 28 for him, huh?
Yeah, he up there in scoring.
Pops, I told you, Ananobi been killing it, man.
But see,
and he's been consistent. He's probably been the most consistent. Would you say that? Would you agree to that? He's probably been the most consistent player all series.
And Ananobi has 31, just like Jalen Brunson.
Oh, he's been the most consistent scorer on their team.
He's been scoring the ball and not passing. He has not one assist today. Not one. He is not passing the ball because he attacking the basket.
Exactly.
Well, pass for what? Turn down for what?
But most of his points are from the 3. He is 7 of 9 from the 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're happy with that.
He's 7 of 9 and 9 for 14 overall. So that means he's only made 2 other shots from the field.
He made the right one.
And he's made 6 free throws. So 4 shots, whether they were dunks or layups, or 4 points, were at the basket or mid-range. 6 shots from the free throw line. So that's 10. And then the rest of his shots are all threes. He has 21 points just off of 3-pointers alone.
So check it out. They already said that because y'all own your own transportation, like jets and whatnot, it used to be 2-3-2 playoff format for the finals. They threw that out the door about 3 years ago, I think. It's 2-2-1-1-1.
Mm-hmm.
I got, if the Knicks win tonight, I got the Spurs winning game 5. And
well, we already called it Knicks and 6.
Knicks and 6. That's it. That's it.
If the Spurs win tonight, it's the Spurs and 7.
I agree with that. Both of those.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I think the momentum has shifted, bro.
Yeah.
Watch,
No,
watch.
it's still a game. It's still a game though, because
Yeah.
the Spurs have to score in order for them to at least have opportunity to win this game. And if they get to the free throw line, they have to knock down every free throw, because you have two guys who are hot right now from Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby who are not missing. They're not missing.
That's not his game. Ooh, but he splashed that. Ugh. He splashed that though. Man, go on with all that, bro. And he know what he doing, Ace. He did that the other night. Ooh.
What we're watching right now is some really, really good basketball, clutch shots. Guys are trying to play through contact.
Yep.
Whether it's a double team, guys are taking their shots when they're available.
Yes.
Wow.
That's right. 4 points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wow.
That was a very, very clutch shot by Jose Alvarado. Very, very clutch shot.
Absolutely. 2 good shots by Alvarado back to back. The last 5.
It lets you know the Knicks' versatility when you have a guy who hasn't played as many minutes in other parts of the playoffs. Now he's getting the chance to get his minutes, and he's showing what he's capable of doing.
Chance to really get down by 1 if they hit another 3.
They got to get a
I
stop
say get
though,
down
bro.
by 2.
They got to get a stop.
They already got it.
They got to get a
They
stop.
already got it. I'm telling you, they got it.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
As I mentioned, the Knicks have shown to be able to come back against teams who have them down. As we know, Cleveland was beating them by 22, and they came back. Like, they came back to win that game, and that team never recovered from that 22-point game deficit after being up and losing that lead. Their best player was still sitting at 29 points, and Donovan Mitchell, who I'm a fan of, and even in the second, in overtime, he didn't score again.
Bang! That's right, down by 1. In your face, women.
Say, man, I'm finna mute your mic, bro. Tripping, dog.
Now we got us a series. We got us a game tonight, y'all. We got us a game, and they have to be able to maintain this if the Spurs want to at least get this to 2-2. But like I said, you're playing against a team with a clutch player of the year.
There
You're
it
playing against a team
is.
with
There
a
it is.
clutch player of the year.
Oh, and no foul call.
Josh Hart with the
foul
steal.
call?
He went to the rim. No foul call. Fox ended up with the rebound. He coming back up the court. It's right under 1:50.
Hey, man, y'all tripping with these timestamps, bro.
No, we're just trying to keep us up to date and relevant, my brother.
Nah,
We do apologize.
man. Y'all, man. You know, now I gotta read. Oh, you gotta punch that. Oh, you missed that?
Yes, he missed it.
Ah, jeez, bro.
And look how no one touched it, but he turned around and tried to sell a call like someone did. Stephon Castle let him go. He let him go.
He let him go.
Why you just didn't punch it, bro? God, I never understood that, man.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
God knew what he was doing. He didn't give me hype. That is ridiculous.
There he go.
They got to make free throws though. If they want it to be 2-2, they got to make free
Yeah,
throws. But the only thing is,
-1.
they still have to go back to San Antonio, and they potentially still have to come back to New York.
But I'm sorry, bro.
Pressure on now.
Wow.
Pressure on them.
Hey, bro, if the Spurs win tonight, that momentum for the Knicks still has shifted, dog. Down 27, and it's a game? Come on, man.
It's more than a game.
I mean, but the question is how many times can they keep doing
Knicks
that
about to take the
before
lead.
they burn out from doing that? How many times can they keep doing
Knicks
this?
take the lead. I'm telling you, Knicks gonna take the lead. It's over. It's over now.
Oh, he missed both of them.
It's over now.
And they took the lead. They took the lead.
They took the lead. It's
Call
over now.
call a timeout. Stop the bleeding.
They ain't
Call
do
a
it.
timeout to
They
stop
let
the
them run.
bleeding. And every Knicks fan in that building is standing up on their feet. Every
What?
last one of them.
Think they aren't?
Knicks ball.
Wow.
Knicks ball.
Yeah,
Pressure
I
was
would-
Price, boy.
That's
Talking
that's
about
a,
the youth down the stretch.
Hey, that's
with
a young
a
coach,
veteran team on the run.
bro.
deep
There's
down the
no
stretch.
way. There's no way my coach would not call a timeout right now and kill this momentum, bro.
Which is why I said they need to call a timeout to stop the bleeding.
Block got to, bro.
They got to stop the bleeding.
Oh. Wait, that gotta be. You gotta call that.
He stepped out.
Yeah, he stepped out, but you got that's a flagrant, bro. Man, that's crazy. That the Nosebleed played $7,000 for these tickets. All right, what we got? Hey man, I'm finna mute y'all microphone, bro. Y'all not finna spoil this for me, dog. I'm gonna be on the one on the mic. Look,
It's all good, bro. Ain't our fault. Sling shooting
I'm ahead of you on muting my mic.
hey man, there's no way I would let them just reel off 8 points like that and not call a timeout.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm serious, bro. I would, as an owner, look, as an owner, I would be up off the bench calling a timeout myself. I've done it before.
it ain't no fact.
And I'm not even in the game.
Man.
This is when veteran leadership compared to youth and ferocity and guys compared to guys who've been here, and it may be their time. So they could very much well take this 3-1 lead, or the Spurs could have another number up their sleeve to tie the series up. But when they come back from the commercial break, it's only one way for us to find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
The New York crowd is going crazy. Like you have guys, stars, players, entertainers, actors, singers who we have not seen on the scene in a long time. You know, they're in the building. They're the East Coast LA, technically.
Man, I forgot to put my phone on mute. Y'all didn't hear all that, did you?
Yep.
We don't know what's going on.
Oh man. Oh, your girl is at the game tonight. I did read that.
Who's that?
Your girl, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she's up in there with the New York peoples, man. Got a little Knicks shirts on. They all the girls on the sideline. Look like little cheerleaders.
All right, here we go. 38 seconds ago. Now Mike Brown is coaching. You see what he just did, right? Put Robinson in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we called a foul on that. Is that a loose ball foul?
Yeah.
There's a difference. Or are they in the penalty?
Penalty.
Josh, what are you doing? Oh, he's paying attention to women.
It was either a penalty or it was still considered a shooting foul. So if they were in the penalty, they was gonna go to the free throw line anyway. But he did make a shot attempt. So he didn't box him. He didn't box him out at all. So that was his rebound, no matter what.
Right, that was his rebound. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, Castle has been very, very productive for them, being consistent, getting to the line, knocking his shots down, and he's shown poise to not allow the big lights to rattle him, unlike some of the other guys, as you mentioned, even Keldon Johnson being the 6th man of the year, being in the league much longer than Stephon Castle has been, Rev. that he's at least trying to show up for the team. Keldon Johnson, he has not put his stamp on this series, not even a little
at
bit.
all. And I think that's the issue that I have. But like you said, like being that this is a young squad, man. I think their average age is like 24, 25 or something like that. But I mean, to not have, well, that's crazy. To not have a single impact, I didn't see that coming, man. Yeah, I cannot at all. I cannot at all see that. I can say that I did not all see that. Because remember, I asked you the other day. Ace, I asked you. I thought Castle or somebody else was sixth man of the year because I knew it couldn't have been Keldon Johnson because I mean, where has he been?
Well, sixth man of the year could have been anybody else if it wasn't Keldon, though. That's the crazy part. It could have been anybody else but him.
Players out there playing six man.
I didn't really see him ball out like that this year, but I mean, hey, what do I know?
Sometimes the success of the team has a lot to do with it.
All right.
Foul. What?
No foul. Block.
Wow. Okay. Oh shit.
What we got? Foreman. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Whoa. Damn.
I need to see that replay.
On which one?
When it came up the floor, and if Jose Alvarado actually didn't go back.
I think he went back.
No, he didn't. He didn't. The ball never crossed.
I don't know, man.
I don't know about that.
The ball
bro.
never crossed. I just caught a good view of it.
I don't.
Yes, for a rerun. I can't show it to you, but I certainly just looked at it myself.
Look. I want to take your word for it, but you're also going for the team that was down and that is still currently down by one.
No, I'm actually looking at it. I neither one of these. I ain't got no horse in this race, bro.
Okay.
I have no horse in this
that's
race
fair.
whatsoever.
That's fair.
The Wizards suck. You know, they trying to get together.
Hey, they're gonna be fighting for the 10th seed next year, though.
Yeah, that's next year. We talking about right now.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we could have went all night without you saying the Wizards, man. God.
Hey, we
bro,
all
you
got
know
our teams, man. I'm a hometown man.
You know he was gonna do it. Sitting there talking about AD going to the Blazers. Come on, bro.
See, look, we had enough
ball
of LeBron.
Never crosses. Ball never crosses.
But we had enough of LeBron, and then you want.
Did you get your rewind? Get your rewind. They showing it. The ball never crossed, man.
So it's not just. But so the thing is the rules have changed so much. It's not just the 3 points of contact. He established his feet, and his body was on the other side of the line.
Yeah, you
so that's a loophole. That's a loophole of the game.
Yeah.
That's a loophole, unfortunately.
So wait, so his feet can go back?
The ball never crossed that half court line.
That's the point. It's that's why I said that's a loophole because your feet can be behind the line while the ball is crossing.
Oh yes. Woo!
Yeah. You know what, man, y'all.
What? That was beautiful.
Man,
oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
Oh man, it's
man.
That was beautiful.
Man, it ain't made it here yet. Sorry. I was about to refresh my doggone browser too.
What's crazy is OG Anunoby might end up being the Finals MVP if we really talking.
I was thinking that.
Oh, that was some kind of beautiful.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Hey, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's it. That's it. Well, no, I take that back. You got Wemby. And I mean, you have length. So I mean, say what you want, it ain't over. Spreewell, that was my boy. They finna do what they finna do what you couldn't, Spree. Man,
That was beautiful anticipation. That was balling. That's playing for your life right there. That's playing for your life. That's recognizing when you're on the court.
Look.
That's recognizing the moment. That's being there. When everybody else was watching the ball, he was thinking about what
it's not everybody who was down there was going for the ball. Wemby is on the perimeter. Yeah. What did I say? Ace, what did I say? What did I say that was gonna hurt? Didn't I say that was gonna hurt?
Yeah, you did.
Didn't I say that was gonna hurt?
You said it.
They lost the series because Wemby felt he had to play the perimeter.
Well,
come on, man.
To be a hero.
Come on, man.
He still has an opportunity to be a hero 1.2.
You do, man. That contested 3-point shot is a
30. It's over. It's over, man.
Wow.
It's a wrap, Slim. It's over. This is exactly what I told you was going to be. 3-1.
They just went up 3-1. They went up 3-1.
What?
They went up 3-1.
They will not win this one, but they coming home and taking
it. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
They ain't gonna win the next one. They're not gonna win the next one.
Nah, they're not winning the next one.
The NBA is not gonna allow that to happen. But they still winning home court.
Oh wow. Woo-hoo-hoo. And they know they won
the championship 4-2 in New York.
Game 7. The NBA is gonna force it to game 7.
They're not going to force the game 7. They're not going to be able to.
If Scott Foster is
New York is not going to play with their script.
If Scott Foster is a referee and Tony Brothers is a referee for game 6, they are going to game 7. Mark my words. Mark my words.
If they put Jesus and Moses and they part the Red Sea in New York ain't playing with the script. They're going to win game 6.
Bro, the amount of money they would make winning this game in game 6 in New York, bro. Come on, you cannot pass up that story, bro.
You got to.
It's not just
this
about
is the most storied franchise aside from the Celtics and the Lakers. This is the Mecca of basketball.
It's not just a story. It's not just a story of it being Madison Square Garden.
The only way San Antonio had a chance was to win this game. That's the only way you.
It's not just listen. You have a phenomenal phenom over there who's making a name for himself. Again, I can assure you, even if
bring all the minor and major prophets in and let Jesus play point guard, I'm telling you right now, New York is not letting that thing get
out. All right. Well, let me finish then, because I'm letting you finish. If we're gonna say based on history standards, and we're talking about them monetizing and getting revenue back into the NBA, we're not talking about TV deals because as Rev.
That check
he
cash.
alluded to, that's cash. We're talking about the Mecca of basketball and a unanimous defensive player of the year and a franchise who's known for winning every other year or every subpar years. They are going to try to push the needle as much as they can. Scott Foster is known for forcing games to happen. Tony Brothers is known for forcing games to happen. What happened tonight is one thing. What we're going to see on Saturday is going to be a massacre, one way or another. It's not even guaranteeing that the Knicks are going to win or the Spurs are going to win. It's going to be bad. But game 6, they're going to have the referees is going to make this series extend to game 7.
That's crazy, dog.
It's going to happen because they're trying to. They're going to try to make
up
the
money.
Tonight. But they're trying to make up for the money.
I think
they're trying to make up for the money that they lost in the first previous 2 series.
Man. New York is not playing with the script. They tried all of that tonight, man.
Pops, what you think, man?
Really, really crazy calls tonight, man.
It was, dog.
Playing with the script.
That first quarter was it was tough to watch, dog.
Yeah,
it was tough to watch, man.
There was some really bad calls, man.
Pops, you got this going game 7? I don't think so, bro. You can't pass that story up. That's a story, dog. To win the chip in Madison Square Garden.
You have to realize how happy they are to win this game, but the series is not over. Their mind is not even.
No, game 5 is a wrap.
They got no.
Listen.
There's 2 more games before.
No. Follow me. Just follow me.
we're looking at how the players are reacting to their fans responding to them as if they don't have more games to play. The moment that you were stuck on winning this game, like there are not other games to play, that's when you lose those games. That like their mindset, their mindset has to still be focused on winning all of the games within 48 minutes. We have seen it happen no matter what team we're talking about. So I'm trying to be fair, at least for my assessment, that you have to maintain being in the game because OG Anunoby gave you a game that you may not get for him the rest of this series. Cat is happy, but Cat has to play. Cat has to show up. Bridges has to show up. If OG has a dud of a game, everyone else has to show up because Jalen did and OG did. They're the only two in double figures. Maybe Jose Alvarado is in double figures. But none of the guys who are being paid the big bucks and the big millions, they did not show up tonight. They did not show up tonight at all.
No, they didn't.
As a matter of fact, they didn't show up.
You have two guys with 30 plus.
Put them in position foul-wise
to
where they could not show up tonight. And it did not matter. The Knicks are not playing on the same script, man.
No, because we have to break this game down. The Knicks have 3 guys in double figures while the Spurs have 6. That is guaranteeing you who's actually playing well across the board for the entire game.
And then
they cannot play like this again in San Antonio. They cannot come back home and play like this again and think they're going to get a game like this from OG Anunoby, and he's still with this ailing hamstring injury. Yeah, they're going to get 2 days off, but they still have to deliver.
Ace, what's impressive to me is the stat before the fourth quarter started was 26-4. Either I want to say 26-4. Yeah, 26-4 was the points off the bench with the Spurs up.
Yeah,
I think either 22 or 26. One of those.
Yeah, the Knicks bench didn't show up at all.
At all.
And that's not going to happen every night.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But OG Anunoby scoring 33 points every night is not going to happen either. So if you're getting 6 points from Josh Hart, you're getting 7 points from Mikal Bridges, and you're getting, 12 points from your bench, and you won, you're not winning this series like that. You're not winning it like that. Well, you're not going to win the series like that.
The last 2 games, Anunoby has more than showed up with 28 and 33 tonight. The first 2 games, he had 17.
Anunoby been showing up all series, dog. Anunoby been on one all series, dog. He's been the most consistent Knick all series.
OG Anunoby has done what he was supposed to do in every single game from a defensive side and from a scoring aspect. But you cannot sit here and just rely on him.
No.
Because Jalen Brunson has not also had the best games. He had a 20-point game in this series. So if he had 20 points tonight, they lose by a lot. Regardless of them being down, they would have lost by a lot. It wouldn't have happened. He had 36. OG Anunoby had 33. Cat had 13.
Man, Anunoby had 28 in game 2, in game 3.
And that's what I'm saying. He's delivering for them when he is not even considered to be one of those guys to do that, but he's doing that. So we have to be fair as far as our assessment overall, at least in totality, because if you have Dylan Harper with 21, Fox with 18, Castle with 13, Wemby with 24, Vassell with 18, that team scored across the board. You had 3 guys to give you double figures, 2 30 points. The others didn't even score more than 6 to 7 points.
They're gonna get
and your bench your bench did not give you anything. So tonight's game was based off of sheer will.
Yep.
That's my point.
It needed stop, bro.
That's what they're giving you.
No, however, you have to also remember that the aspect of the referees playing a part is a thing because of the play styles of these teams trying to foul bait, get to the free throw line, and get calls. That changed the whole dynamic of the game. Instead of
I will say this. The second half
to adjust to bad calls and still win games.
I say the second half was officiated a lot better than the first half. I will say that.
It was. It definitely was. That first quarter was just oh my god.
That first quarter was atrocious, man.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
That was not basketball.
That was just plain horrible, man.
That was not basketball.
The calls that were made and the non-calls on top of that were horrible.
Terrible,
man. Egregious.
And guess what? When they go back to San Antonio, it's going to be a whole different type of game because they're not going to
only get one more there.
No, they get they would technically get two, but you're saying that they're going to win in 6.
You can forget it.
All I'm saying is we're talking about the NBA Finals. When it's time we're talking about them closing the deal. That pressure might be on them to where they actually want to win in San Antonio, but not have a game 5 and then have to go back for a game 7. It's not going to be as easy as we think it is. That pressure sitting on them.
Thing, though. They have some pressure on them up 3-1. They do. They got some pressure to finish it out. But guess what? They also have experience.
But only one person or 2 people on that team have actually gone all the way to the promised land and finished.
Because he had 33
points tonight.
They are the ones to keep the others in the game, to let them know, hey, look, this ain't over. We got to finish this.
Do we think it's odd that the guy who we would think is supposed to show up for the Knicks didn't show up in Mikal Bridges and Jose Alvarado finished the game? And he's been to an NBA Finals with the Phoenix Suns?
Who?
Mikal Bridges has been to an NBA Finals with the Suns, and he wasn't on the floor at the end of the game.
No, he wasn't.
Jose Alvarado was on the floor.
I told you they turned Jalen into a no. Basically, they turned Jalen into a 2.
Because Jose Alvarado was distributing the ball. He was getting it back to him. Josh Hart was getting him the ball. OG Anunoby was filling in as the utility guy. And they had Mitchell Robinson being in the dunker spot going for rebounds. And then they subbed Mitchell Robinson out, knowing that Cat could come back in and give them instant offense. Mikal Bridges didn't touch the floor again. But he's being paid the amount of money that he's being paid in the draft picks to get him there.
Crazy bread.
So we have to look at the bigger picture. If OG Anunoby is giving you 30 plus, Jalen Brunson is giving you 30 plus, and Cat is giving you a double-double, who else is going to step up for you? When the other team has 6 guys giving you double figures, and y'all only had 3 tonight, and your bench only gave you 12 points. That is not going to be a productive game. So, yes, the game was won not just off of referees. Y'all said bad calls in the first half, in the first quarter. I totally understand that. But we cannot sit here and act as though this is going to be a continuous thing for these guys to be successful and win playing like this the rest of the time.
You're looking at one night of a really badly called game in the beginning.
No. To be fair, the playoffs have been called bad all around in some aspects. There were some calls where people believe Wemby should have been suspended for a game or so in other series, like the Minnesota series. They believe the way he elbowed Nas Reed, he should have been suspended a game. Tonight, him elbowing Cat, that should have been added on. Like, hey, he's elbowing guys over and over and over again. He should be suspended at some point. So there have been bad calls along this whole illustrious journey of watching the playoffs this year alone. But we haven't seen bad basketball. We've just seen questionable basketball that I would, suggest at least.
Yeah, well, I just don't see it going like this every night. I've seen it in 2 games specifically. The first 2 games, it wasn't like that. There weren't calls like this in the first 2 games. The last 2 games, there was some really egregious calls and non-calls. I don't see it happening like that. And I don't see the Knicks being as inefficient as they have been and tonight. I just don't see that happening the next 3 games. And it's not going to be but 2. Honestly,
I don't see them.
I don't see them going past 6.
Yeah, I see them going. I see them coming out with a little bit more vigor. I don't think they expected. I don't know what I don't understand how they came out, and I don't understand how they came out the gates tonight. I cannot explain that, but I don't. It's funny how we writing them off in game 5. That's the funny thing.
I'm not so certain that they don't take it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not so certain they don't just come out and shoot the lights out,
bro. For real, because they have not had a good shooting night at all.
Yeah,
they
gotta wake up.
They've
and
been
a lot
getting.
Of it, I have to say, is due to the calls of the referees have really thrown them off rhythm. And we can say what we want, and I'm not trying to use that as an excuse. It's an actual fact. then when a lot of the calls are coming against their scores, they're coming at very, very weird times of the game that's taking them out of the game or out of their rhythm and allowing San Antonio to go on serious runs.
Ace, so you saying 4-1 is not even a thought, huh?
4-1. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is
I would be surprised
to win in San Antonio. It would be more pleasing for them to win on their home floor with their fans, but it would also be devastating if they don't close the deal, because that pressure on them can be very, very real for these guys who have never experienced it.
Look,
and that's what we're missing. There are other aspects of this game that we have to at least qualify, that if they get to a game 6 on their home floor, because most people are going to count them out. Hey, they're at least coming back to New York. No one's even counting them to win in San Antonio, right? But if they were to come back in front of their own fans and not deliver, that would be very devastating.
Oh, no
not
question.
Not saying that they won't win game 7, but it will become devastating to them, because why are you guys allowing this to be 7 games? That's why I also brought up the referees being a big part of that, because you have referees who have favorites. They see calls completely different. And so how we're going to view the game, like Jose Alvarado, 2 feet coming across half court, and then the ball may not have came across, but his feet going across, then going back. Someone would have called that, depending on the referee, based on their perspective of the game. So it's broken down differently based on who's refereeing that game. It's based off whose perception of the game can oversee what's happening in the game. So I'm not saying the Knicks won't win. I'm not saying San Antonio won't win. Hey, Sean P., I'm going to be as 100 with you. I'm on the same page with you. I don't have a dog in this fight. My team has been out. I'm a Heat fan. My team been out. But I want to see good basketball overall. Yeah. And so what has been in the articles and what's been roaming is that the New York Knicks winning may not be a good thing, because they are already attacking Spurs fans off the one loss that they had. That may not be good for basketball, although us as casual fans who really love the game, we want to see the Mecca of basketball get an NBA championship and crown Jalen Brunson the king of New York, being a 6-foot guard, and people claiming that if someone who's 6 foot or close to 6'2" and under can't lead an NBA franchise to a championship. He would be one of the first ones besides Isaiah Thomas to do that. And Allen Iverson, even though he lost to the Lakers in 2001, he would be one of those guys to do that. So I'm not trying to shun that out. I'm looking at all of the available options based on what is actually presented in front of us and how these games are being refereed.
Woo, man, look. Hey, good show tonight, fellas. I mean, we had a good game, man. I'm sorry, I did not. Hey, one of the best watch parties I've been a part of is with you guys, man.
Been a lot of good information too.
Yeah, man. Hey, so look, are we coming back Sunday night?
I think
they play Saturday.
I know. I'm just saying though. Are we coming back? Are we gonna have a show Sunday night?
if you want to do a Sunday show, we can. It'll be like a special edition, but we could do a Sunday.
Man, boy, that woo!
Blowing a 27 to 30 point lead.
Jeez.
That's tough, man. That's
tough, bro.
That's tough. Like, they're not going to live that down, and what may happen is what happened to the Cavaliers losing that 22 point lead. That may crush them. They may not even show up for Game 5.
Bro, you gotta have amnesia. Jeez.
But at the same time, we're dealing with a different group of what they call them today YNs. So we got to be careful. Like they're trying to come back at you, and they're going to be at home. These guys play very well at home, but both teams can win on each other's court. So all I can do is hit you with the I don't know emoji hands.
Well, we don't know if the Spurs can win at home yet. I'm just saying.
You talking about based off this series?
They haven't done it yet.
They ain't done it yet.
In this series, maybe not. In this series, maybe not. But they have won at home, and they've won on the road too.
Yeah, well, we talking about right now. Everything right now world.
Good
We serving
God.
right now, God.
Yeah, I hear you.
And right now, they ain't won at home in the finals. The Knicks had
It's a tough pill to swallow and
It's
a
a-
difficult
man.
pillow to lay on tonight. Somebody might cry on their pillow tonight because they lost that lead. I'm just saying
Said somebody. Hey, she said what's?
somebody might cry on their pillow tonight because they lost this lead.
Hey man, it is what it is. If you ain't listening to Radio 17, y'all need to be.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a hot show tonight.
Because listen, we're gonna bring you exclusive content. We're gonna
Man.
bring you the most relevant. We're gonna try to keep you updated as the game is happening. And guess what? We're very
Yes, sir.
entertaining and charismatic.
That's good.
We're gonna give you our
That's good.
personality.
It's not just about us.
No,
There
it's
is
not.
good music being played on Radio 17.
Hey, listen,
that's why I'm
listen,
sending it out there. If y'all ain't listening, you need to start listening. Don't just tune in for us. Tune in to the radio station.
Because listen,
Yes,
I don't know
sir.
what Rev Larry doing, but he doing this thug thistle. That's all I'm gonna tell you. He doing the thug thistle.
Look this.
Hey man, we got a lot of surprises coming up, man. With the music, we getting our music license right now as we speak with BMI. So we're gonna have a lot of other opportunities,
You
man.
know, I'm already up in there.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hey man, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I have people listening in because one of my mentors called me while I was at training, telling me, hey man, you know I'm proud of you. It was an unexpected phone call. Hey man, you know I'm proud of you, right? I'm like, yeah, but did I do something? It's like this call is unexpected. Yeah, man, but I just heard your voice on the radio, so I had to call you. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, thank you. Much love. I appreciate you. Pops. That's why I call him. So it's getting notoriety, but we just got to keep working.
hey, that's it. That's it, man. That's it. Stay consistent, stay with it, and man. Man. I'm elated, bro.
Actually watching it live,
man.
I honestly don't even have a response to them losing this 27, almost 30-point lead, man.
I think I'm more floored that we watched it live in living color, and more than anything, because. But what did I say, man? Get this down to 15 by the end of the third quarter. Remember I told y'all that?
And also added with you that the Knicks are known for coming back in the fourth quarter.
We said that. We said all of these things, man. All of these things. We may mention all these things, man. It's high basketball IQ on the show, folks. My God, man.
But this is playoff basketball, and you never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates. One thing might be present, but then you open it up, you never know what's inside.
Never know what's inside.
Knicks and 6.
Just had to make sure you threw that in there, right?
Yeah, so that's my last.
Hey, Sean P, man, you gonna be considered the East Coast Bandit, man.
Man,
hey.
Not even for. I'm trying to tell you, I don't have any particular horse this race, but I did make a prediction. My prediction was Knicks first 2.
Hey,
I had the Spurs winning the 3rd. I had the Knicks winning the 4th. I had the Spurs winning the 5th, and the Knicks winning the 6th. That's my Knicks. That was what I gave y'all at the beginning for my Knicks and 6. That's what I told Reverend Larry. I said it live on air. Y'all can go back and research it. I said this is going to be 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2 Knicks. That's what I said. I called.
Okay. Well, people to play. When we started all these before OKC and Spurs finished their series, what did I say, King Ace? I said, whatever champion. I said, regardless of who win between OKC and Spurs, the Knicks taking it in 6. That's what I said, bro.
Yeah,
That's what I
I
said.
remember that.
You did
I
say
do
that.
remember that.
Yeah,
You
I
did
said
You
say
said
that.
they were the most dangerous team. This is long before any of this. You said that they were the most
Yeah,
dangerous
it's the most
team.
dangerous team, bro. 11 straight going into the finals. Come on, man.
And made it 13.
But this is
That's
the
Howard
most.
Brown,
This
man.
is actually the most challenge that the Knicks have had. They have not blown out
Yes.
the Spurs, right? Like they were
No,
blowing
and
out. They were,
you know
but they
what?
were blowing out the
I can't say it's
76ers.
a challenge.
And
I
it
can't say
is.
it's a challenge.
It is
I
because if
can't.
they're down, if
I
they're
can't
down,
for
and
one
come.
reason,
If they
brother.
down and
The
come
reason
back,
why I can't,
and they're
one
only
reason
winning
why
by
I
1 or
cannot.
2 points, it has to be a challenge, Sean P. It has to be.
No, it's not a challenge. It is
Nah.
referees.
Nah, man.
No,
Nah.
Sean
Yeah,
P.
man.
Hey,
Sean P.
hey,
Sean P.
yeah.
They were
Hey,
beating Atlanta and Philly by margin record numbers. They beat Cleveland by margin record numbers where they didn't even stand a chance in the game. These games are at least somewhat close so that you know that the Spurs are young, they're very green, and they don't have the experience that the Knicks have. So they're at least still in the game. Those other teams who have veteran players like Joel Embiid and CJ McCollum, and you had James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, those guys at least have playoff pedigree. You're playing against a very, very young Spurs team, being the Knicks. And they were in the Eastern Conference Finals last year and lost to the Indiana Pacers. We cannot act as though this team is not at least giving them a challenge, being up and losing the lead and only losing by 1 or 2 points.
Yeah, being down.
It's at least a challenge. It's at least
being
a challenge.
down. Hey, being down 27 and including referees is a challenge, bro. I'm sorry.
Regardless of them winning the game.
The challenge
Regardless of
hasn't
them
been
winning.
it hasn't been the Spurs. The
No,
challenge
no, because they still got it. No, they still got to make their shots. They still got to make their shots, bro.
Sean P,
And
these
let's keep it a
are
buck.
2 games that the Spurs two games that they legitimately had a chance to win off a Wemby jump shot and them not being able to capitalize and execute their play to get a bucket at the end of the game. That's 2 games that they still could have
It
won.
ain't
So
like
that
they
is
ain't
still a
plenty of
challenge.
help to get it done.
All I'm saying is in comparison to you beating the teams in your conference by 15 and 20 points per game compared to you only beating them by 9 in one game or 10 maybe, and then every other game is close by a point. You lose a game and then you win another game by a point.
Man,
That at least has to be considered a challenge by a young team in the West who has promised to come back. So they'll be here for like the next 4 or 5 years.
You know I'm gonna keep the negative roll though. I gotta keep my roll.
I get it. I get it, but it's different. It's
I'm
a different
saying when
dynamic.
I've seen the Knicks play, how they have come back and overcome not just the Spurs, but also some very poor calls. To watch them come back from both and the way they have exploded offensively when they have been given the opportunity to run like they run, it has not been close, man. The Spurs can't do nothing with them.
But the difference is
that has not been a challenge on my part. They ain't gotten themselves blown out of games. And if they did not have the leads that they had, that were created by some very horrific officiating, it wouldn't even be a competitive series.
But Sean P,
man.
But Sean P, Rev
That's
and I
what
both,
I'm saying.
But Rev and I both have also acknowledged, and I believe you at least agree, the Spurs are playing the top 4th quarter team in the league this year with the clutch player of the year on their team. So why would we not even consider that as a factor in this as well? Like that has to at least have some type of qualification.
I am not saying it's not a factor. I'm not saying it's not a factor. What isn't a factor at all is the Spurs' ability to run like the Knicks run. When the Knicks run, man, they take the game and it shows what they're truly capable of. When they have the flow of their offense going, when their guys are down there knocking down buckets, getting second chance points, when they're out there playing the game that we are accustomed to them playing, they're blowing the Spurs off the court. Like I said, the only reason why it's competitive right now is because the Spurs are getting these leads, and a lot of these leads are not because the Spurs are playing fantastic basketball. You got to agree with that. It's not because they're playing fantastic ball. It's because they're getting fantastic calls.
Hey, so you heard what I said? For 3 quarters, they playing fantastic ball.
Yeah,
I
and
just,
a
I
lot
just,
of
I
that was
just
set up by what?
to be fair,
One quarter was so horrific, Larry. Come on.
but Sean P. To be fair, I can't say that they're not playing terrific basketball because as young as they are to be where they are and beat the veteran teams that they did, we have to.
They not playing none of them right now.
No, it doesn't matter about right now. It's leading up to it, and it's leading up to it, and they're playing a team that was in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. So they were already considered to be destined to be in the finals. And they got a win on them when two other teams who were considered to be better didn't even get a win. They got swept in 2 rounds. They won 11 straight games coming into this finals. If that does not mean something, then I don't know what else we can qualify.
I'm not qualifying anything about the last few rounds. I'm talking about what I have seen in the final. That's the only thing I can comment on right now.
I'll tell you what.
When the weekend turns to Monday and the clock strikes 9, we're bringing you a message that'll stand the test of time.
I appreciate y'all tonight, man.
We got the
Good show.
building, keeping everything secure. A late night conversation that is positive and pure.
Replay on 17.
Your family and your friends. This is where the true community connection begins. It's a place for inspiration. It's a place for real talk. The most uplifting hour on your late night walk. Trust Sean P. Deacon King Ace and your host Reverend Larry. The mic is live right now.
Look, we appreciate y'all joining us tonight, man. Look, get back on it at midnight. We'll be at Radio 17 replay tonight. Got a lot to say, but we won't say it because look, man, we're gonna keep it for Friday. Gonna be right back here on your dial. Late night talk with Reverend Larry. I appreciate y'all. Signing out.